but a lot of people coming in really liking G2 for this tournament with the way they've played. Shaiko on form along with the others.
Oh, he's having a lot of fun this
Really
event.
is. Twisted Minds, though, look, do not write them off. They are a class act, and they've been bringing their chaotic best, I think it's fair to say. Des Hasham just running all over Weibo in that second half yesterday.
They were. I mean, Shaiko right now is the second highest rated player in the tournament, only behind Baby Shark, who's up there at a 151 EPS. Shaiko on 137. But that doesn't mean that he isn't absolutely flying at the minute. I think also second rated when it comes to cost, only second to Kansan. We'll see if he can keep on delivering here, or if there's another hero waiting in the wings. I think Alamal put a couple of clips out on social media about how it's like winding back the years, this event. It's had a good few moments where he's himself absolutely popped off. It's been brilliant to see. We'll see if that can continue here against EU opposition and aggressive opposition at that. We saw a brilliant game from Twisted Minds yesterday against Weibo. Hasham, I think, causing quite a little bit of a problem for the opposition on the entry. And P9 equally dropped 16 kills or something absolutely ridiculous. Either way, they were a handful. And today could prove to be the same, even though they're playing with a sub in the form of Guards. His brother Doverkin unfortunately couldn't make it, but so far has put up a good show in his place. We're going to start down in the basement, Tim. It's our most offensive site in the game, so if G2 can get this off to a good start anywhere, you'd imagine it's going to be down here.
So as a reminder for everybody looking back to kickoff as well, because obviously the most recent time we've seen these two play, they were actually in separate groups. G2 was Group A, Twisted Minds was Group B, so we didn't see them play in that initial phase, but we did see them play in the upper bracket semi-finals. It was 2-0 G2, 7-3-8-7 played on Lair and Border, so none of the maps that we're seeing today are being replayed, but it was a comfortable win for G2. Benja actually going MVP in both games, both maps.
And there's a few question marks around this one. G2, of course, made their roster changes recently. I think there'll be no complaints about Shaiko, not given how he's been playing so far. It makes total sense. But a few comments around Benja. I remember asking Doki at the time, why Benja? And he said, well, we know him as a known entity. Obviously, he's had time to grow and mature, playing for SSG over in NA. We've seen what he can do already. We know what kind of player he is. We know what we're expecting with him, and we feel it could take the team up a gear. That's not all a slight towards Blaz or Loira, but I think with many of the coaches at this tournament saying they favour G2, FaZe or Furia to win this event, we are pressed to say that those changes haven't been a positive for G2 overall. Stompns kicking things off on the clash here on the main stairs as Twisted Minds get to work around kitchen, opening up hatches, tearing up floorboards, all the stuff that you know and love for a basement hit on Clubhouse.
Yeah, Twisted Minds are making really good progress so far. If you have a look at the bottom left of your screen, just a little quick way to be able to check. All of G2 are back in the basement. All listed across the bottom of their player cards, of course. Just helps you get a good idea, a quick gauge as to what's going on with the Rome game. And there isn't one for G2, which isn't the end of the world here on Church and Arsenal. But it does mean Twisted Minds are going to have a lot of time to be able to now soften.
I'm back. What's happening? Okay, it's G2 Twisted Minds BO3. Whoever wins this goes to playoffs. They're 2-0. G2 2-0. Twisted Minds 2-0. Who wins this goes to main stage. If you are attending the Salt Lake City Major, you will see the winner of this no matter what. Quarterfinals. Salt Lake City Major. Will Stompns make main stage, or will Hasham, the innovator of the Hasham Peak, make it? Who will win? Who will lose? If you lose, guess what? That means you're 2-1, and it don't matter because you got another lifeline. And guess what? You got one more lifeline on top of that.
They don't feel the need to do anything just yet. Shalad tries. Well, Shaiko shuts him down.
Shaiko's so familiar with playing that position. We've seen him behind Generator time after time.
By the way, this prediction is for this first map, by the way. Predictions for this first map, by the way.
Shaiko's somewhere, but not tight.
Holy shit, it's a 4v2. Stompns is on Clash. Benja is on mute. 1 HP, 1v3, Blitz, Snake, Habana. No matter what, they can find him. No matter what, they can fuck him. Guess what's happening? Guards is coming, and he's coming, and he's coming, and he's coming.
On the Blitz, ring around the roses. Guards finds a kill. And that's going to be a first and very good attack from Twisted Minds.
Yeah, wonderfully patient in how they approach it.
I'm loud? I'm not loud.
A long time there, down to the last 45 seconds or so. They were waiting for G2 to come onto them, for them to take a gunfight, to challenge Twisted Minds, and they were just being patient.
Should be a commentator.
G2 aren't the type to sit and play hyper.
Nah, I say too much gay shit.
But when they pulled the trigger, Twisted Minds, you saw the 2 or 3 drop down in towards Kitchen Hatch along with the Blitz. We had Trix then rounding his way in towards Blue, who nets a 3k in the round. Very successful for him, and a great first attack for Twisted Minds.
Wait! The Robin with the Prime to the BBC, the no ads, and the emotes. Thank you, my man. Easy games with 2,500 bits. I was there to make it to the 10k mark. Seems like we made it, but at what cost? Well, a lot. The cost was a lot. But let me tell you, that doesn't come with nothing. That comes with monumental appreciation from the Bo Daddy, the Don himself, me, Beaulo. Say thank you to Easy Games for the crazy amount of bits, the 10,000 motherfucking bits, the 5 gift subs, the love, the appreciation, the support is reciprocated right back to you, Games. Thank you for being the fucking beast. Appreciate you, man. Dubs to the chat for Easy Games.
Just looking at where Doty's placing those magnets, it looks like mainly around construction at the minute.
They do the side commentary streams like Apex does with creators. I mean, they kind of do that. They basically do that. It's just not like super official. They all have their own like little co-stream boost, whereas like Nicewig, he literally has like a whole casting station.
Now, of course, the question for Twisted Minds is, do you want to try and play through this or just go direct?
Honestly, though, Games, thank you so much, bro. That's actually insane. That is fucking crazy. I can buy so much in and out with that. You know what? I might just do that. Next 10 in and outs is on you. Thank you, man. I'll have my food for 2 days squared.
Don't clear it. It's to go into Jacuzzi Wall and to go in towards Logi. So you have to fight this part of the map realistically.
So why did I give out BBC? Link your Twitch to you play like you would for drops. Make sure you're sub to the channel, which you are, and just wait. Be patient. Be patient. Check your game.
Disaster would look like losing 2 players out here.
I was guards lives ready player on TF. Well,
tried to track him with the Deimos. I think it was.
Oh shit! Wait, is this guy cheating? Is Stompns cheating?
You can see the symbol just above his player card there, showing that he's currently in the radius of.
Is he the sub? Yeah, he is the sub. But here's the thing, guys. Guards is subbing for Dovahkiin. Fun fact: Guards is a twin. Guess who his twin is? Dovahkiin. I mean, that's as close as you can get to a substitute.
Burning time away if he can maintain his life. He's got support from Alamo as well. Benja manages to pick him up. Brilliant stuff from G2, but P9 is there for the trade. And Twisted Minds.
Yo, this is prime. Shoot the fucking.
Stompns taken down as well. What a round from P9.
What is happening? It's a 3v3. That's crazy. Doty just gets away with a robbery. Doki's down. Alamo's struggling. He's walking down red. They already killed the lower guy. Shaco kills J-Lad. Now it's a 3v2 for G2. Alamo's downstairs. I think they know that he jumped off, so they're about to bust down. They're about to bust down hot and heavy, thick and fast, long and hard. Get ready, Shaco, because you better get pounced by guards. He's a twin, by the way, and you're cooked. Alamo's still rotating. Up main, 55 seconds, 1v2. Oh my god!
Trix carries on that dominance of round 1, and Twisted Minds get the
Big Joe, take the prime to the BBC now as an email.
Twisted Minds there. You saw that sudden rush of aggression to get into sight, and it was because they knew that Alamai was hightailing it underneath to try and.
Yesterday was beer money, today is in and out.
They were 2v2, and one of them was a shield. It gives them an advantage. They'll also have seen the blood trail on the floor. They'll have known that one of those players had been downed. It was Doke, so only 20 HP.
Give me 1 second. I won't be gone for long.
Just flood sight, and then we know exactly where Alamo is going to come from. They were ready for him up main stairs, took him out easily. Brilliant stuff, gets them the round 2-0.
Yeah, honestly, I've got a lot of respect for guards. Again, there's a player that stepped away from this team. He was part of a 6-man roster for the longest period of time, but then with Dov taking the dominant spot, he then chose to step away and go and focus his attention elsewhere. And to get called back in as a sub and play the way that he has at this tournament so far, I don't feel like we're watching a sub that they're having to play around here, Tim. He's very much a central part of the team. Yeah,
this is it. I said coming into it, I think out of any of the subs that we've seen or any of those situations, I've always felt like guards was going to be the most natural to step in here. Like you say, having been part of that 6-man roster,
do one thing, I just can't do it on my computer real quick.
These big events with this team,
I'm right here with
players,
you guys. Don't worry, I'm here. I'm here. I might not be on camera, but I am here with you guys.
And we are seeing that because, like you say, brilliant numbers from him are being put up, real big contributions. So, Twisted Minds 2-0 as we move to round 3. And right now,
alright, we got Hashan walking into lower. It's Gash. Bottom control. There is no bandit on the board.
You'll probably have attack timeout.
The wall is
after
free.
the operator ban because you can't be going down 3-0 on the defense of Clubhouse. One of our most well-loved, but also one of our most defender-sided maps in the map pool. Here with the Cash CC setup, it's very much tried and tested. Lots of anti-nade utility being set up inside a garage. Of course, Trix getting focused on the main breach. That being open does make it very difficult to play inside of CC itself. And those who are sat on catwalk in a little bit more bother. Great scan from this Snake as well to identify where 3 players on G2 are. They'll know there's one lying near the window, which is Doki. And they've got to try and punish him.
It's a great example of the power of that Soliton radar. The scan comes in and he can see the entirety of site, including out to that little bit of catwalk as well. So it gets a real clear picture of everything that is going on inside, at least.
What's happening?
Also
Break it down for me,
it's
guys.
like the
The 5v5.
negative information. So there's 3 inside, so there's 2 off-site, and they know exactly where those 2 are likely to be. Shaiko manages to pick up a shot. Shaiko does Shaiko things, finds another with a headshot onto Jalad, and he's not for stopping anytime soon. Gets aggressive towards Tricks on the rappel as
what
well.
happens if I'm
But
3 now?
the next flashpoint
Guards,
for G2
will
is
you
going to be
kill
this
Doty
catwalk
on
onto
Raptors? You got
just
2
trying to
G2
bully
members.
Doty at the
One
minute.
shield.
He doesn't
Oh my
want to
God.
overcommit.
Honestly.
Wait, oh
Guards
my God.
manages to take him down. P9
God.
onto Alamo, and again, Twisted
Here's the thing,
Minds
though,
Test.
double
They've
raptor
fought their
wall.
way back
Double
into
raptor
this
wall
round.
is pretty good for
Tucker's
this
done
situation.
so much
They
for them as well.
have
The aggressive
raptors,
run
but
down
guess
to
what?
Lounge to
A
get a
little dicey
freebie onto
open
her
it.
shot.
Monty has
Turns
no
back up
can.
front to the second
Habana's
onto
got 4
Jalad. I have
pellets.
no
Monty
idea how on
can't fit
earth he
his
got
big,
into that
juicy ass
position.
through that 4
But that should have been
pellet
G2 very comfortably
Will
starting to
they
slam the door
kill
shut.
Shaiko?
Instead,
NCC,
Twisted
no
Minds
zombies in the
have
pocket.
battled
He's
their way
4-2.
back
He's
in.
already
They've
had
got the
pretty
garage
good
control
game.
they
He's a
needed.
little bit
They've
hurt,
still
and
got the
Garth
smoke
is
to play behind
kind
for
of a beast on the
P9.
shield.
They've got all the tools they need to
If
make
there's
this round
any
work.
individual in this current lineup
Just
that
having
can
that little
take
bit of
on mano
pause
y
as
mano
well.
Shaiko,
Like this,
is probably
trying to take
Guards.
stock of what they've got, reposition. P9 is going on to the breach. We've got Tricks up onto the rooftop, and Guards is just biding his time in catwalk, just trying to feed intel. He's actually got Shaiko in behind the bomb chassis at the minute. I'm not sure if he can see him. We can with the outline on the side of our screen.
Oh,
the
God.
Razor Bloom forces him forward. Shaiko forces him
Again?
back, but Guards just keeps going. Gets the shield
What just
back
happened? I
up to
looked away for
protect
2
from the
seconds.
Razor Bloom, but it's Benja who comes in with a huge double from Cash. He delivers, manages to shoot through the pair of them, and that's going to be G2 taking the round.
Guards is ridiculous, man. That's
Yeah.
2 separate 1v1s that he's
Ban the
won.
shield.
He's gone through the fire and the flames, the 3 razor blooms going off around him, and was in a spot there where I thought there's no way they lose this now. If not for Benja really
Sorry,
taking
guys,
that round by the
I know
scruff of the
I'm
neck,
so-
charging
I'm
at the
gonna
last
go
2
to the right
players
now, but-
to see G2 over the line. But it was scrappy, Tim. Let's not forget they had a 5v3 thanks to Shaiko and relied on a player going big at the end to actually get it done.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised at all by that Monty ban.
No, I just said it coming in, didn't I? Just ban the shield, ban it now. Well, it was beautiful play from Guards. I don't know how much of it we might get to see here on the replays, but the bit that I'm thinking about, that was nice, but the bit that I'm really thinking about was here and just a bit before that. So he comes through it. So he comes through the window. The Razor Bloom activates and he's got the trigger. He goes forward, Shaiko's in his face. He drops back, but his positioning is perfect because it's not close enough to the Razor Bloom to damage him. He gets the kill onto Shaiko whilst he's got the red indicator, and then throws the shield up in front of him to prevent the damage. It was just brilliant stuff.
If he managed to get a knock onto Benja and then finish him off to win the round, that would have gone down as probably one of the greatest Monty plays you will ever see in Siege. It would have been spectacular. And my heart bleeds for him that it doesn't go that way, and now he hasn't got a chance to do it again because the Monty's been taken away. He's still going to sit on shields. He goes over to playing on the Blitz instead. And on the other side, Stompns jumps back on towards that clash. They need a response, a way to slow things down here. When Twisted Minds get moving, they're pretty terrifying, to be fair to them. They're very quick.
Yeah, they really are. We know this about this team. We often talk about their intensity, the chaos they
I'll be
create.
I'll be locked in for this round. Guards is on blitz. Newsflash.
Get up in people's faces.
Newsflash, he's on a
very
shield.
decisive
Newsflash,
team.
he's a
I
twin.
don't wanna just keep
Newsflash, he's
writing
subbing in
off
for his
as,
twin brother. Kill the king.
They run at me.
Newsflash,
They're
this
decisive.
might be
A lot of the
misinformation.
time,
I
we
think
saw it
they're
in
just
round
saying
two
that,
with
and it's
attack
actually
on
double
Jimmy
king, and this
Bender
is not Guards.
recognizing Alamo's
Newsflash.
underneath. We've got
There's
120
a
HP
conspiracy
inside.
today.
Now's the time to flood, and they go with it. This is not just random aggression like, yeah, throw it at the wall and see what sticks. It is about that decisiveness, and I really, really like what I'm seeing from Twisted Minds. So, Guards, he goes quickly into bar. Hatch is actually soft, so that's going to be pretty easy for them to open up. The Ram is in position as well, and again, if you have a look at the bottom left of your screen, everybody from G2 back inside his sight. Twisted Minds all the time in the world. I'm interested to see this from G2 because it really didn't benefit them last time they defended this site. I'd maybe have liked a little bit more of a presence around the map. Burn a bit of time. Don't give Twisted Minds all these opportunities.
They've been somewhat withdrawn so far, but I think they're trying to rely on their ability to win out in the execute rather than strictly surprise them off on the roam. And I guess when the game is attacker leaning as it is now, I spoke to Doki about this a few days ago, and he's like, yeah, the game is very attacker favored right now, and Snake has made that even more apparent. You're just inviting trouble if you're trying to play out on the roam by yourself. So instead, digging in deep to the most defender-sided site in the game doesn't sound like a bad deal to me overall. Either way, 90 seconds in, things are looking very, very reminiscent of round 1 overall, Tim. Just Noah's Army this time round playing inside of blue.
Jalad's going to get
hell?
aggressive. Manages to find one. Make it G2, surely not! No, Doty shuts him down. P9, however, there for the trade. And again, Twisted Minds just bringing this brand of aggression, this decisiveness, opportunity spotting. They go in there and get the situation in hand. Guards manages to plant 3v2. Twisted Minds, it looks like another round for them at this point.
I've long said for G2, sometimes they'll do things and they look like absolute geniuses. Sometimes they'll do something and they look like morons. And I'd say the same applies to Twisted Minds. Jalad just freely walking down that corridor and picking up 2 kills.
Right,
that should never be allowed to happen. But he does the things that teams don't expect, and it has netted his team a massive advantage. With him clearing out everything going on around Gen, it meant they could drop and go for the plants. G2 are down 3-1.
I'm telling you guys, I'm sorry. There's just so much. There's just
ferocious on the attack.
There's so much shit that's going on in my fucking life right now. Doing so much shit.
To get some input here. It's interesting.
Tactical timeout for G2. If I had to guess, let me guess here real quick. It was crazy. It was spicy. It was insane. Dudes were dying. Dudes were getting fucked. And let me tell you, I'm sad I missed it. But I had a feeling. I have an inkling that guards made some absolute magic happen on the blitz. I saw in the beginning he was on blitz. He was 4-2. Maybe 4-1 actually. I might be a little bit misplaced on my knowledge and my memory here. But let me tell you, I think guards was going crazy because I saw him in the beginning and I saw him at the very end, and then it was a Twisted Minds round. I can't remember the score line here. It might be a 3-1 for Twisted Minds. It might be a 3-0. It might be a 3-1 actually. If I'm G2, I'm not enjoying this. I'm pretty pissed if I'm G2 to be specific.
You're stuck in a relatively long corridor with no easy way back, and a swing on so you can be enough to see you out. But Shaiko, I think, was distracted.
As guards, mayhaps the best blitz player in the world, who happens to also be Dovahkiin because he's his twin brother, and Dovahkiin had visa issues, but guards didn't. That's a weird scenario to go through. But at the same time, if I'm passport control, do I really know guards from Dovahkiin because they're identical twin brothers, and they also used to be on the same team, but then they quote-unquote dropped guards. But it might have been a long con move to make sure that guards could actually play instead of Dovahkiin, even though Dovahkiin was subbed out for visa issues, and guards is filling in for him because he's his twin brother, identical style. Very interesting.
About the Amaru that is not going to be played.
Yeah.
So where are we going? Gym and bedroom.
Luke saved the property then to the BBC to ask the emotes. Yaks with the 6 months waffle.
Got the win. It was that round that I've spoken about.
Wait, someone else on the 690 minutes. Someone picked this number. Wait, really? Wait.
And got that final kill onto
someone else. What are you doing with all them bits, man? Again. Non-stop. What the fuck?
Committed to it. 3 players were out there. Benja, Alamau, and Stompns all trying to hold on to that area. This time around, it's a little bit lighter, and I think Twisted Minds are going to get themselves in there fairly quickly. Although saying that, Stompns is in CCTV, sorry, with the clash, so is on hand to then. He will probably, I think, drop back towards that top red position again. Looks like there's a mute jammer there again.
Incept?
Yes, there is.
My only thing in the last time we were here was it was the shield that managed to get onto the door between
Incept.
that then cut off those that were at top red. And that
Fab
really started
gifted.
to cause a bit of a headache.
Listen, bro, I do not deserve these subs. Chat deserves these subs. I do not. I have been way too preoccupado to be getting absolutely showered in bits, in subs, in love, in dubs, and I am missing out on some chubs here, so we'll have to fix that. But thank you, Incept, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to the chat, especially if you got a wonderful, beautiful, big Beaulo charm from Incept. And he's been dropping hella BBCs, but let me tell you, 5 more to boot, 5 more for you. Appreciate you, G.
A little bit quiet for G2 at the minute, just having to kind of wait.
Just came back from my gooning sesh. Why are G2 down 1-3? It's because you were just fucking blowing your testosterone all over the place, and now you're at low T. You're at low T levels right now. Stomping felt it in the universe. What the hell are you doing, bruh?
Continue to try to push towards these top red stairs. Stompns in position with the clash. We've got him supported by Benja, and they're not really
blow that man.
managing anything for this clearance. Benja continues to have a great game, threads the needle with that nitro out of the breach, picks up his man, and that's diffuser down as well. It is recovered by Jalad, but 5 versus 4 advantage.
Is that even worth putting that small fucking hole up there, bro?
Sham's really got to do something from below, and no,
whoa, it's happening, it's happening. G2's actually shooting back. Guards is not on a shield and may
real
may
headache.
just
Can't
be
get
a
track into
round
anybody.
loss
They
for
can't
Twisted
kill them
Minds.
through
But guess
the wall.
what?
G2 showing how to pull off
Monty's
the
banned. He still has the blitz. Why would he not run blitz? Why would he not run BB? Maybe guard says, hey, I'm not a one shield, one trick, but maybe I am. Shit. And you only got one more round to prove anything here, guards.
Never mind.
Benja's just dicking on these guys.
From Benja. Double kill with the shot.
And Benja puts the cheese in the cheese Danish. Fun fact, Benja's Danish.
There was always going to come a point where he had to move away towards site. And having not dealt with that extension, all that was going to happen was Benja was going to find the kills one way or another.
C4 land on, yeah.
He found them sooner rather than later.
That C4 is
G2
nice.
Off the back of that timeout, if you remember, I said Romalio.
Where's guards going to go? Where's he going to go? But
he does it again. He delivers. G2 get around. It's 2-3 now.
Okay. If it recovered to 3-3, they'll feel they got away from it lightly. Twisted Minds probably will feel a little bit robbed that they were up 3-1.
Fuck, I gotta fucking... God damn it.
Could still build to that point. Cash CC going to be where we step to next. And once more, the focus should be around, I was going to say around Warehouse, but look at this. You've got three players extending out towards the west here, in towards Gym and Bedroom. There's no mirror available to drop down onto that single wall, but it doesn't mean you can't play out here. It just means maybe it's not as defensible as it might otherwise be. So a lot being invested on this Gym Bedroom extension. I imagine not a whole lot inside of the garage, which I think with the Monty being banned away makes some sense. They're mainly worried about giving up free ground to a Monty. Without a shield on side, things get a little bit harder.
Stompns just bringing along the DMR this time. Not too much kind of heavy usage of the DMRs that I've noticed from G2 so far. It's become a little bit of a utility in its own right as the DMR. Some teams playing them a lot more than others.
But off the Yurka sets, I wouldn't dare.
So good start from Twisted Minds. Nice.
I would not even dare.
Possible now for anybody to rotate through CCTV mostly. Shaiko and Doki going to continue with the Jaeger Wamai combo to try and hold on to Catwalk, but Doki's actually going to drop himself away and move over there, back into lounge, try and get up red stairs, and that's basically what you force the players to do by opening up that breach so early.
So you're a little bit light on the hold overall. They've only got the ADS.
If G2 loses, everyone is losing so many points. Actually, yeah, everybody predicts them to be through and through. But here's the thing, guys. It's a BO3, and this is the first 6 rounds. There's like at least fucking a lot more of these scenarios to come by. So do not be stressed. And also, this is Twisted Minds map pick. Twisted Minds map pick, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm not mistaken. Clubhouse has been attacker sided as of late, so don't be tweaking and geeking quite yet.
Yeah, they're going to start pressuring onto Alamo very, very soon. He's the player for G2.
Hasham is on.
We see there, just near logistics. Stompns gives himself away. Just trying to crouch across that window. He was taken down by Gelada. Alamo managed to get one door as well.
This guy just said ice cream.
As it all shakes down. Just having a look at how that means the chips lie. Doki is inside of Cash at the
Bench is all alone still on flip. They have the con wall opened up into Cash, so if they jump windows, he'll be refragged. But the main pressure is going to be from Tub and Main, which is still just 2 lanes for Benja to fight. Exit will come through, gets cut off from con window, gets down, dodges him. He's in Vietnam. The fucking trees are shooting at him. He doesn't know what to do. He's still laying down. His foot's exposed. Man, I wish I was that guy. 2v3. They're so hurt, though. But they have a Demos. They have DMRs. And Hasham is 0-5. Yo, this guy is still here, bro. Someone kill this guy. Hello? Hello?
That's exactly what he does. A little
shout with the 5. Get it. Shout with the 5. Get it. Thank you for the 5. Get it. W to the chat. Thank you to the chat. That's 5 BBCs. That's 5 no ads. That's 5 emotes. Appreciate you, G. Bo clap, Bo clap, Bo Riz. Bo clap, Bo clap, Bo Riz. Thank you for the 5 shout, my man.
To hold their angles, they know that all the pressure is coming from one direction. However, there comes
Track's coming. 1 HP Doki, 1 HP Hasham. I don't know.
9 seconds left.
Damn.
Beats the corner, finds his man, and Twisted Minds get the 4-2 that you have to feel they deserved on attack.
Absolutely. I think given how those first 4 rounds went, they do deserve to have this scoreline coming out of the half. And that round especially, it was a bit of a back and forth.
Thanks for the 5. Really appreciate
you,
man.
60 seconds left, and G2 had got Diffuser down at top main. I thought, this is looking great. But Tim, let's have a listen in to the half.
we're gonna change the Benja and Cal. Cal gonna play the in the cash push. Cal gonna play the ace, and Benja gonna play the snake in the windows. Okay. And for the direct, everybody remember the direct also. Okay. Shaco play demos below. Doki play ace in the jacuzzi. Cal play the Blackbeard like in jacuzzi or office. And like Benja snake in the windows again. And Zaki in the server bridge. Okay. For the CC, what I spoke about is like they always play for the launch hold, so like we can kill them or we can like just the master push, okay, and then like we do the master push like with Cal and also Shaco playing for below control because like then like Cal can book like the guys like inside the cache.
No, but we said I can play for to keep the guy launch first round, right?
Yeah. It's the two options I spoke about.
Yeah, okay.
And for basement like remember like we need to see how it's got, okay.
لما نكون جيم نروح ويندوات سريع بيقعدوا يبيكوا ويندوات حلو. اذا كنا فوق تحت ومرومين راح يجوا يدخلوا بار وستوك سريع وعادي انه يسحبوا علينا وينزلوا سايت. اوكي يا اخوان. ايه خلينا نكون جاهزين للهوريزنتال بالشات الهوريزنتال سواء جيم او بيسمنت. تمام بس هيكون جاهزين لهاي البشات السريعه الميد فلور او الجيم الويندوز.
اوكي شباب احنا ندري انهم يلعبون لعب سريع ولعب همجي صح الدخلات الغريبه.
That's Dovahkiin speaking. I know Dovahkiin's voice. That is definitely not. I've cracked the code.
باركيت صغير. اوكي.
CCTV, I think we can break their steps in the with the mirror in the termite, you know. And Benja Master in the end of the round, after the team get the garage, he like to go for bedroom. Okay. Team is default. After they get CCTV, they go open jacuzzi and they want to finish the round in the gym. So if we want to beat someone, beat the guy in the jacuzzi 2v1. Remember, guys, 3, 2, 1, play my contacts, trick to look the cams, and try to identify what they're gonna do. Let's go, guys.
يدكم يلا let's go. Bands default صح Monty and
Obviously, we don't really hear an awful lot from is Daigo, the coach of Twisted Minds. And when I spoke to one of the other staff behind the
Get
scenes,
John Fellow back here. Where's that John Fellow at? Where's that John Fellow at?
Need to make sure some more chats. I'd love to hear more about obviously how Twisted Minds work because to come out with 4 attacks against one of the favourites within the tournament is no small feat.
It is not. You know, we've got to remember the map choice, of course. G2 certainly not huge fans of Clubhouse, as we know. But look, it's that's not like in Clubhouse or not. That's
Did you get a second chair for Plum low
a
key?
silly mistake from G2, especially
Plum
when
in here a second ago?
player in Benja then dies from the same window.
Aye.
That comm should have been clear that we've got somebody playing on that construction window, and it just, you know, the information either hasn't stuck or they thought that 30 seconds later maybe he wasn't there anymore. But yeah, one way or another, G2.
4-2. The side swaps are here. Guards, guess what? Not on a shield. Newsflash. G2 opts for the Bandit Cade, making it easy for all the walls. Twisted Minds gets the Monty and the Cap. Honestly, pretty good bands. Pretty good. Nothing to complain about on that end. Guards is going up top, reinforcing the top wall. He is mute, so he's going to jam out all the top. Will he play the top? Hasham is reinforcing CC. That's a little bit of a tell that they are actually going to commit a little bit. Usually you just see a mute run up, reinforce, jam it up, dip out. But Hasham, reinforcing CC, is a little bit more of a different story, but who knows? They could just be really selling it. Hasham's running down, so it makes me wonder, makes me question, makes me inquire on the exact scenario we're about to witness. Doki on the 1x DMR. What the hell is this guy smoking?
All I'm saying is, if Twisted Minds can get this done, dare I say, we could be looking at G2 being 0-2.
Well, I mean, on my predictions, on my Ubisoft predictions.
Who did you pick? You picked G2.
So you don't pick by individual game. So on the Ubisoft official ones, you pick for this phase. It was picking who will go through first and second qualifiers, who will go through third, fourth, fifth qualifiers, and who will go through 6, 7, 8 qualifiers.
So, 6 what?
But basically, you pick where teams will qualify. And I had G2 in the 3, 4, 5.
They said we will try to waste time upstairs and go back through the hatch.
And then win.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
So yeah,
there is a guy up there though.
Quietly happy for that.
What? I'm not happy.
He
about
just
it.
killed Shaiko.
I'm not happy about it.
Hasham has killed Shaiko. Both people who has peaks named after them, and it seems like the Hasham peak has won out. Shaiko's pissed. Shaiko's pissed. He lost the ego chow.
He's gone. A trade does come back onto Jalad elsewhere. So it's far from the end of the world, Tim, but
It is a 4v4. I don't know what else happened to fucking J-Lad. Hisham is gonna want to peek this guy. I know he's gonna want to. I played against Hisham before. He's itching for it. He is craving the little peek.
So ultimately,
I'll be right back. Oh, fucking hell, my god.
I'll
be right back.
A little bit quiet from him as well. 4 and 6, not bad, but we did see, I think, 2 or 3 kills in one round.
Second highest rated player at the tournament so far.
He's been doing phenomenal, and this is what I'm saying. You know, we're now seeing G2. Like I said, Clubhouse maybe isn't a map that they love. We've spoken about that, but Shaiko has been great for them so far. A little bit quiet today, and you feel like if they could just get that bit extra out of him, but a bit extra comes out of Hisham as he manages to take Doty down. Benja's there for the trade, 3v3. G2 are doing well at keeping themselves in touch with the manpower. You know, often it's not like kind of being overrun. They're just not getting those kind of small wins that they need. But at the minute, Alamau trying to get himself inside of sight and do a little bit of bullying.
How fast these guys are at reacting terrifies me every time I see it. That was a pixel that Hisham was holding that changed colour for all of maybe 100 milliseconds. And in that time, he's clicked, he's got the headshot, he's got the kill, and he's back to wait. Lightning fast reflexes. P9 onto Stomping, onto Benja. Putting up the kind of numbers we were seeing from him yesterday. Tim, he's now 9 and 4. Alamau with it all to do inside the dirt. 1 and 5, not going so good himself, admittedly. And I don't suspect that's going to change in this round unless we see something truly special. Yeah,
P9's having a hell of a tournament so far, and it continues. They know exactly where Alamau is now. Gets the first, needs to be careful. 1v3 becomes 1v2. Behind that shield, he could have done some work, but Guards says, I'm the better shield player, actually. Alamau, I think we will put a stop to this. Manages to find the headshot, and that's going to be Twisted Minds 5-2. G2 all at C on Clubhouse at the minute.
Up to 5 and 2. Well, that suddenly starts to make things very interesting. Guards in chat. For you, free courses, Alamau. DM me. Imagine being subbed in to play in the tournament and you got a world champion sat across from you just like, yeah, you want some free lessons, mate? I'll do this part-time. Not even part-time. This is a one-off for me.
Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Round 8. Round 8 is going to see us move up to the top floor, gym and bedroom, where Twisted Minds will continue. I think it's almost GG go next at this point.
It's starting to feel it, isn't it?
It really does. I don't. D2, are they the sort of team that can turn it around? Yes, of course they are. They've got great players. Are they showing me anything in this game on Clubhouse that suggests that they are going to do that? Or have got the capability on Clubhouse to do that? No, to be honest, they're not. So right now, I expect Twisted Minds to just keep controlling this game and keep rolling from here. Gym and bedroom, they've got mirror available, so the jacuzzi breach is going to be really difficult to use. We've got a great spread on this defense from Twisted Minds. They've extended out as we would expect. Hesham's on red stairs, supported by guards. Got Jalad out there as well. G2 are going to have their work cut out, trying to get cash and CCTV under their control.
There's about 34.6 million channel points about to be lost on this one, so if it carries on, quite naturally, all of you backed up on G2. A lot of fans in the chat, no doubt. Twisted Minds showing how it's done. How to unsettle some world champions. Wonderful stuff. Here we go then, G2, focus out towards Jacuzzi for a couple of their players. Also got Stompin working his way in towards construction through the single wall, as you can see on your screen right now. So a lot of the map control they're seeking here to make sure they can move on through comfortably and start to get themselves set up on those south windows. It's Benja, as you can see here, currently watching into construction. They know that there are players hanging around here. It's guards, P9 and Hisham all out on the extension towards Cash and CC. Doesn't mean that's going to distract the rest of G2, who are focused on getting this site opened up.
At the moment, yes, all the pressure and attention from G2 coming on that far side, really. Stompin is trying to work his way in towards CCTV, but the majority of utility being expended around Jacuzzi. Alamau managing to find tricks, but Jalad just will not stop, Des. He won't quit. Manages to get 2, and that's the Blackbeard off the board again. Big loss with Alamau going. The shield is lost. The impetus of the strike, the tip of the spear, the one that you want to push in and create that space, is now not going to be able to. Stompin holding his time, but they're not going to peak there. They've absolutely no reason to give you anything. G2 need to start taking the lead here. They need to be the ones pushing the intensity.
I tell you what, our observers are on it today because Jalad has had 3 2Ks in this game, and we have caught every single one in the perfect moment. it just seems whenever we cut to him, that's his moment to go big. And that is another one like that where he's just completely torn apart by elements of G2. Hasham into another. Started really quiet in this game, but is quickly starting to play catch-up here on the defensive side. Stomping, good for one, onto Jalad, shuts down someone who could have been a hero in the round. Now chasing down the next. Stomping, converting into a down onto P9 as Shaiko gets the finish.
It's a crazy red. 2v2, 40 seconds. We got guards. He's not on the shield. I can't believe it. Hasham is 4 and 6 after going 1 and 5 on the attack half. Stomping, Shaiko. The double S's versus Hasham and guards. 30 seconds.
How they decide to hold this. I think
Any
Shaiko
grims in the
knows
pocket.
I
One
thought he might have
grim.
gone up onto
No
the
lion
roof to
scan.
try and head over and
Stomping
get that
can make
defuse.
some
G2 have made the call. They're going for kills.
He already got
Stomping,
pinched
he
up a
takes a
little
lot
bit.
of damage.
One shot,
Hasham,
no matter
guards
what.
just
Shaiko's gotta
holding
go
on,
huge
keeping
here.
themselves in
He
cover
does.
as much as they
Stomping
can.
in a
Hasham
1v2.
finds the
1
first. It's
HP.
Stomping, low health, cut down by guards. Twisted Minds win another and put themselves onto map. Point against G2.
Hasham seems to be everywhere, Tim. He's involved in the entries and he's involved in the end of round defense alongside guards. Twisted Minds up 6-2. They are dominating G2 on club. And like I said, I'm a little bit concerned going in towards Chalet, Tim. I know G2 picked it. They probably feel that they've got Twisted Minds' number. But I wouldn't be 100% sure given how this one has played out so far. Like I said, Jalad again just landing some brilliant shots. Same as he did down in blue when they were attacking in towards there and towards Shaiko. He just doesn't seem to be able to stop it. Every time we cut to him, he's hitting these unbelievable shots.
It's been a great team effort from Twisted Minds. When you look across there, 6, 5, 6, 9, 7, all very, very level across. P9, of course, having those couple of big rounds that just puts him a little bit ahead of things, but otherwise, everybody getting involved, and to a degree, the same on the other side from G2 as well. You know, they're all putting up some numbers at least, but just not really being enough. Twisted Minds in full control of this clubhouse. 6-2 now, G2. 4 rounds in a row required. Impossible, no? Unlikely. Absolutely.
All right, this could be the end of it then. Let's see how we go for round 9. Cash EC going to be where Twisted Minds set up their defense. If G2 are going to win any site, it should be this one. It should be the offsite, but as we know, nothing is guaranteed. Alamal moving across on towards the Ash. Had enough running around on shields at this point, but guards looking a bit cheeky here up against the mirror. Now comes the Salma, and that'll see that one off. Going to see for it off actually here as well. And sure enough, it still goes through. Unfortunate, I guess.
Going to see that breach then. That's step 1 done.
Not fully, though.
No, it doesn't matter. They don't need to walk through it. That breach is all about just holding the line towards Cash Door where Jalad is playing at the moment. You just want to stop defenders being able to rotate in. So you get that open. That clears a nice line of sight for you inside of CCTV. You then take Catwalk, which is now the next attempt. Nice and easy. Doki gets Catwalk. So if they can get somebody in underneath to hold Lounge here, G2, they have got everything they need in order to put a plant down. However, Guards is getting a little bit aggressive here. This is what you shouldn't be able to do with that breach open. Hasham manages to get Benja, Jalad onto Shaiko. And again, even with G2 taking the ground that they need to take, taking the control that will allow them the space to put the diffuser down, it still just doesn't seem to be successful. It doesn't seem to hold Twisted Minds at bay. Doki does manage to find Guards, but then cut down by Jalad. Beautiful shot from the Scopos.
He is absolutely unplayable this game, Jalad. So hard to stop. Tricks him for one more. And now Stomping has got to go nuclear. He's got to find 3 in the round. 2 more to go. Or G2's hopes of getting anything on Clubhouse are going to be over.
Yeah, it certainly looks like that could be the case. Taking out the bulletproof cam here, Stomping. It gives him a little bit of an edge maybe, but just tries to play with that sound of the diffuser, takes out the mirror window. He needs somebody to peek him. He needs to play this so that he can bait them out and try and get that attention.
Oh, guys, it's a 1v1 for match point on the first map of a BO3. Remember, this is a big BO3. Whoever wins advances. Whoever doesn't survives another day.
It's Stomping. It's Trill. It's an ump versus Stomping. Stomping's literally what? 1.5 ump shots away from death, from a round loss, a map loss. One more ump shot. He's done. He's dusted. Stomping. AK-12, best gun of the game versus a very high-powered gun. 35 seconds. Everybody thinks Stomping's going to win it, but will he do it? This guy's got 3 bullets in his gun, and he only needs 1.
Tricks shuts down the
Goodbye, guys. Just kidding.
Goes the way of Twisted Minds.
It doesn't just go their way.
No code, they have the prime.
Appreciate
Appreciate that. Enjoy the BBC the rest of the emotes.
Never really looked competitive against.
Go leave again? No, I'm actually back. I'm back.
1-0 they now
But guess
lead
what I
in
got?
this matchup. They are away from qualification.
They'll be our first team qualifying to the main stage, and I guarantee you very few had Twisted Minds being down as their first. So far, what's one more team to
Bang. Gross. Burger police is here. The burger police is here. In and out mid is.
Back away just yet. Snake and Force.
No opinions. I'm gonna eat this while you guys watch this game.
Like
but then after that, I'm back.
Rotate around. They win that initial fight.
I'm back for good.
How much presence is over by games and instead play by the main balcony looking for horses. Off this Twitch drone, they've noticed that no one's playing off of that shield. This could be a huge gap spotted here by CAG, and they've got pressure from the courtyard being slowly set up with Anaton leading the charge.
Wait, 5 years?
I'm not too certain if 5 years are aware of this just yet, Harrison.
Yeah, they see
this is elimination.
Was playing behind the shield before.
Whoever loses this goes home. The
BO3.
BO3.
The opening kill, and now you don't have those Kivas to play around that make Horse way more defensible. Anaton tries to ADS rival, but he ends up dying. Snake traded off screen as CAG try to full force barrel their way into Horse. They get a couple kills. Forrest fights back, but there's still 3 more to find as CAG basically get free control of outside of B with Chibisu now tucked, trying to get this plant down. Forrest knows he's got to make the move, trying to prone peek against Shurik, loses the fight, and CAG string together 2 rounds in a row.
And sometimes that's the best option there, taking the path of least resistance. Obviously, CAG starting that attack, they wanted to clear games, they wanted to set up some entry picks towards that side of the map. They only get one with Shurik.
This guy still has the kick cap.
They realized how much of an emphasis
that's self-control right there.
On the game extension. You had Forrest utilizing that C4 early round, not netting anything. Elo at Gersmot's from that position, trying to hard counter the shield. They realized the lack of a site presence 5 years had in round number 10, so they go for a full rotation. They gather tons of info with Chibisu on the Twitch drone and a ton on the Blackbeard, and just start the rally cry basically with Shurik popping off that lion scan, working a couple of picks, and still having that man advantage. They can trickle their way into sight for a post plant that 5 years had no response to, because again, Mira got banned, so they immediately changed up their style.
Sorry guys, I'm making deep, passionate love to this fucking burger right now.
And couldn't rotate back in time to deal with the execute.
And honestly, I think if they lost anyone except Fens, that round becomes
I might get banned if I show
his whole job was to just sit in Horse and stop them from taking it for free. And without the Azami, they just walked in and then they killed that guy Bathroom. They got full side control. And the round ends. 5 Fears now going towards dorms and games. They're still sticking that Azami. We've got a Jaeger from Snake. Maybe, again, reading into the fact that Grim, Ying, Capitao, stuff like that might be played. So hopefully CAG do their due diligence and clear out that utility before they try and send in their crucial throwables. We've also got JJ on the Tachanka as the main source of plant denial. Maybe banking on the fact that CAG are going to try and come in through that Hammam breach. That's typically where we see that Tachanka like perfectly arc his Shumika launcher to deny. A CAG so far just droning out the opposite side of the map. We might see a full map clear here. You can see 3 members on the roof, Shureep just outside courtyard, and 5 Fears have a fairly light roam. Really the only offside presence they have now is Fens, and as soon as those drones start to come in, they're just going to fall back and reinforce off briefing.
It's basically what they did last time, except no initial roam from Snake. He was also playing a different operator. That was on Ella. Now on a more supportive role of Jaeger, which I think would be a good addition to have, especially against the Ying, especially against the Grim. A lot of utility dump in this composition from CAG. Rival now on the Azami as well, trying to just burn away the nade spam of CAG. Some more info provided as well. I don't think there's a lot of vert you can gather on dorms, but maybe rotating through games could be really helpful for Zaka as he's now going downstairs in the main hallway. I think a couple of drones have gathered information here, and the bandit trick unsuccessful, but Forrest off the opening breach still gets rid of Shureep, who's been the most impactful fragger for CAG.
He has been taking over this game. He's been a crucial part of the last couple round wins. And we saw just before that Zaka trying to nade off both the Kiba and the Signal Jammer, stopping his drone
Whoever loses
from
go
moving
home.
in. The nade got sucked up by an ADS. And now
In this BO3, yes. This 5 years CAG one.
Here while the rest of the main attacking force
The
is
Twisted
over
Minds
Freezing,
G2 game?
and now even
No.
Old Tower Force, though, with
The
shotgun,
loser
just
still
walks
survives. The
up,
winner goes
one
to
pumps
main stage,
Zaka
though.
and leaves. And now 5 Fears find themselves with a 2-man lead. Anaton yinging down to make space for himself. Snake, though, right in the corner. He knows about him, but he doesn't know about the assistance. Chibisu looking to backstab, gets quickly felled after
Were they all playing in the
JJ
hotel
and
room?
DD.
I don't know. There's a lot of
No
rumors
way
going
into the
around that
building.
they're
5
like
Fears now on
saving
map.
for Japan, which honestly makes
You know,
sense.
saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, Harrison.
But the thing is, Blast has done this before with like CS. There was a CS tournament, like maybe
They had so much utility to shut out
maybe like a couple months ago, and
Jaeger
like
the
they were all in
Azami
hotel
was
rooms until
used
main
in
stage.
sync
Simple Jack
to
with the
burn
gift of sub, no
all
go
the
with the
grenades
prime. Thank you
that
guys, appreciate you
CAG
guys.
brought for their attacking lineup. On top of that, too, again, the team play aspect. 5 Fears have continued to improve
There is
at the SLC.
Sorry guys, I'm just grubbing down these animal fries and
Baiting
I'm ready to
Snake
go.
there, having JJ hold his cover. So even if he dies in that wrap spot, it's an immediate trade. I don't even think, Snake didn't even die in that.
Get my calories in for the
He
day.
hit the work to kill the Choco. but it
It's
was
Vulcan
far too
season.
late. You know, 5 Fears, sure, they gave away some map control for CAG early, right? It still took them over a minute to get towards the bomb site. But because they had so much utility and CAG couldn't set up anything down below to create vert pressure onto the bomb site or work any initial entries, they were just kind of on the outside looking in while 5 Fears still had all this utility, all these crossfires that CAG couldn't challenge effectively with the help of that Ying.
And that good coordination, that good team play from 5 Fears is what helps shut down things like a backstab or a split push. Had Zaka or Chibisu found
my desk and I'm
success
good.
either by mattress or in briefing, that could have been a completely different round, but 5 Fears were on top of it. They double-teamed the Deimos. They instantly traded out JJ, and now they find themselves 1 round away from their first ever international map win, but they've got to get through Bathroom Commanders, or CAG, the most recent attempt, they were successful.
Again, a lot of that had to do with what you commented on, Harrison. The fact that Fens, being one of the best operators to stop a Blackbeard rush into sight, was the first one dead in that round.
I'm back.
And having 2
I'm
defenders
back
still
for good,
playing off the
guys.
Site, it gave a huge opening for CAG to rush
I'm
that
back
in
for
and
good.
secure that post plant with a man advantage. This time, though, there'll be a slower approach. Post plant with a man advantage. This time, though, there'll be a slower approach.
Jinxie has 300k viewers for League. Wait, really? I mean, it makes sense. He's got a streamer tournament. Honestly, this is gonna probably turn him into a fucking League streamer at this point.
Man advantage. This time, though, there'll be a slower approach.
Back to G2.
Over the last.
Wait,
But the
let me
last
pause
time we
this
saw
one.
them play, it was just back in April against Shifters. You know what the result is?
What was the result? Tim?
7-0 Shifters.
Doesn't sound right.
Yeah, no, it's a funny pick from G2. It's like 4th preference for them, so it's kind of middle of the pack for them, but still, such a bad recent result. I've always, I feel like I've always kind of
300k, that's
watched
insane,
G2
bro.
struggle a
League,
little bit on Charlie.
this is like a tournament, bro. League esports is insane. It's actually insane.
We'll see what happens when we get into it. Just to kind of recap the tournament that we're thinking about.
I remember back in the day, like NALCS was like minimum salary had to be like 400k or some shit. Now I don't know exactly how much misinformation that is. Could be.
G2 are struggling here, and Furia face elimination in their best of 3 on the beach.
Like esports is crazy over there.
It has been wild.
So many people play League.
This is why we love Swiss Phase 2, because it's just chaos and it's going to continue.
It's never going to stop, but a hero map is almost ready, so we'll jump into it in just a second. If this is a 2-0 to Twisted Minds,
Any plans for color variations of the ore pads? What more could you want? We got red, we got black.
A lot of jubilant ones on the side of Twisted Minds, who can really show the world something special here. More of you now twisting towards supporting Twisted Minds, almost double the share they had him in the previous map. See if they can get it done here, 2-0, or if we need to go to Cafe as a decider.
I've lied, Des. I've lied. I pressed the wrong button. It was Twisted Minds who got beat 7-0 by Shifters. G2 last lost it against Falcons, so still not amazing, but that was back in November. But yeah, there we go. Twisted Minds, it actually is a 7-0. So I think that's probably why G2 have picked it here. You know, Twisted Minds.
Opportunity spotting.
Yeah, it's more we're going to pick a really bad map for you than worry about picking a good map for us.
Absolutely.
Is what G2 have looked at here. But is always a roll of the dice, because coming into an international tournament like this, I'm sure that Twisted Minds have been aware of that, and they're going to have been looking at Chalet.
I remember this.
Probably answer this, but why did you stop playing comp? I actually haven't answered. Nobody has asked me that in a fat minute.
Dropping a 3K or a 4K. They went absolutely nuclear, and Freck had a
Pro play
one to close
is a full-time job, 6 days a week, about 8 to 10 hours a day. Streaming at bare minimum when I was a pro, tried to do 4 hours.
It's a thing of the past. Don't worry about it. We know
I have a daughter now.
This is going to be very
Family is important. I have origami gear.
Bands come in.
One had to
Bands,
go.
I think a little bit of a tech issue that we'll just get down
Goodbye,
with.
bro.
But the bans were Monty and Blitz, so a double shield ban coming in from G2, not wanting to deal with guards anymore, I think, is the message.
That prediction was for the whole game, not per map.
See whether guards just picks up Black
Wait, who did
that?
that?
Could be the case, and then after round 3...
It should not be. In a BO3, you should do per map. Per map.
Will be the bans from Twisted Minds. Pretty standard for Chalet.
Yeah, nothing too crazy there at all. And as you say,
No, that's actually not an LH.
I think in any of the
It's actually for once in his lifetime.
What does he play? Let's ban it away.
A WH.
You make that player very uncomfortable having to play things that they wouldn't normally step into.
Per map,
In
man.
this case, as you've said, it's kind of impossible to ban away every shield. Yeah, looking back to Virtus Pro from last year when shields were well and truly dominant, they still are now, but we're seeing a lot more info-heavy lineups coming out instead. They would turn towards playing the Fuse as a shield, and in fact, we saw that on one of our casts yesterday.
Shaiko PC, check him PC. He's been found with word.exe.
And if we really have to,
he's cooked. He's done. He's dusted. Pengu was right. Get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here.
With Shaiko's interview yesterday as well.
Yes, he did, yes.
Building quite the duo there.
Starting to see more and more players have a little bit of fun in the background of these interviews now. We saw it coming out of Shopify Rebellion earlier on as well. Spoit having his moment. Ambi letting out a big cheer on his march on through. It was all good fun.
Foot! Wait, crazy toe. What the hell? He was gripping the desk.
Today, I believe, when we go then into exclusively best of threes to see who it is that makes it through or who goes home.
Well, this is it. We start making decisions then, don't we? That's the big thing.
Would you rather tongue tap 100 sweaty sacks or tongue drag 100 clean shafts?
Everything is a decision. It's either a team qualified
50-50.
eliminated one way or the other.
I got to switch it up.
This game on the A stream, you're going to see the qualification games, so the winners will go through to that next phase.
Or games with Australia?
That's where
it would be from the UK, where I can't remember if we actually, because we changed our UK facility. I can't remember if we ported over the Australia handling on that. Hey, where's the shot? Check it out.
We'll then have another best of 3 after this, as will the B stream. Tomorrow there are 3 best of 3s per stream.
I want to say we do. We used to. I want to say we still do.
3 best of 3s played out on a single stream, and that'll be those that are in the 2-2 brackets in for a scrap to secure those final few spots.
But let me tell you, that will be.
Friday, on which we have 4 best.
That will be some shipping.
Finals, 2 semi-finals on Saturday, and then, as you will well know and love, a best of 5 grand final on Sunday, including the season.
Wait, yeah, Shaiko just got banned. Wait, Shaiko just got banned. You guys see that? Oh my God, Shaiko just got banned. What?
I haven't been looking
no way.
Normally I'll go and check them all out, but I've deliberately kept away from this one.
I've done that for years, as you know. I've done that for years.
No, just kidding.
Because I mean, I go all the way back to.
Did G2 when they go to Kevin to decide? If that's third map, yeah.
Stoky tech support, by the way. What's going on?
Certainly looks like it. You know, being in Montreal 2019 before we cast anything, being there as a fan and watching the reveals live, and so I still love to get that vibe if I can.
I've heard we've got a quick Leakyfac interview to fill a little bit of time, so let's go and have a listen to that now.
Leakyfac interview.
I'm here with EFAC for some rapid fire.
What the hell's going on back there?
First one, which of your teammates could you beat in a 1v1?
Everyone.
Whoa.
If you could trade places with anyone in the world for a day, who would you pick?
Suzanne.
Who?
If you had to play one map in Siege for every game for the rest of your life, what map?
Bank.
What did he say?
Would you listen to heavy metal or country music for the rest of your life?
Hard one. Heavy metal.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Go back on time.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
Wait, that's actually
What
so
I want
real.
to be?
That's an answer from somebody who's choked a lot of grand
Like
finals.
what I wanted to be, basically. when I
Yes,
was young?
exactly.
Okay, a success man.
A success man.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. What is your favorite thing about this team? Last question.
The vibes.
Thank you.
The vibes.
If I speak, I'm in trouble. I heard that and I was like, the vibes? You sure? I think Enterprise have got it going on over there. See from that game earlier on today. Sometimes the vibes have got to be a little bit higher inside that Falcon side.
You said it, man.
Trips at the bra, appreciate you. Enjoy the BBC No Ads and emotes. Yeah, who the fuck is Suzanne, guys?
This new arc for Doty from player to technician, I'm here for it.
I mean, at some point, I guess you've got to retire from being a player team and find a career. It turns out IT support.
Well, let me guess, French footballer.
Imagine in 10 years' time, we've got SI 2038 and Dorky's down at the stage. He's sorting the PCs out.
Can't find him. Relenting the 2 1 to the BBC, the no ads to the emote.
I tell you what, though, it'd be fantastic at testing a setup to make sure.
What did you thought of gaming as a kid? What age is too early to start?
Everything that is wrong.
Oh, you've got your DPI wrong here. Oh, DPI's all wrong.
I was going to say, Doki every few months seems to go through a Sens crisis. He changes it all.
I don't know.
He's always on Twitter like, oh, what's the best Sens everyone's playing with now? And he'll try something, then he'll try something else a few months later. I don't actually know how long he's been on his current one. I'll have to ask him and find out. But it's been a
like if Everly wanted to start playing games when she was like 6 or 7 or something, I would probably like very like fucking an hour like.
I just don't change it. I know what I like.
On the weekend or something.
I know what I like and I know what I'm bad with, and I keep it.
Wait, oh my gosh, I said 6'7", guys. I said 6'7". I said 6'7". Oh my god, you guys got me. Did I get hashtag rage baited? Oh my god, my cortisol is spiking. Oh man, you guys are 6'7" mogging me right now. Oh my god. Oh shit!
I did try. I was curious to say, okay, maybe if he can do it, maybe it'll work for me. No. I'm just like, I'm doing 360s for fun at that point. I'm just like, I've got no idea what's going on. Oh. It's terrifying how good these guys are, regardless.
There we go. Doki's got the issue sorted. Look,
what can I say? That's a true team.
I see a phone side. Did they take it away? Yeah, they take it. They take your phones away.
Getting into this game now.
They have like a little plastic like Tupperware thing, and they say phone.
We are indeed ready to go, so let's get into shall we? Just a reminder for anybody who's turned up, top of your screen will tell you, but we played Clubhouse for the first map, Twisted Minds. It was their choice, and they won 7-2. We've had one of those map bans where both teams have kind of picked a bad map for the other team, so Twisted Minds picking Clubhouse.
Is there no game audio?
G2 don't like playing, and G2 picking Chalet, which
there's literally zero game audio.
Success for Twisted Minds, as I said last time we saw it, loss against back in April. So, who comes out victorious here? If Twisted Minds get the win, they qualify through to the next phase. If G2 get it, we move on to Cafe.
All right. If anybody doesn't speak British, basically what he's trying to say is that this is a BO3. Clubhouse was just won by Twisted Minds 7-2, an absolute dick down, smoke down. We're on Chalet, and apparently there's some history on Chalet with G2, and it might be a little bit dicey and spicy for him, so we'll see how it plays out. If Twisted Minds wins this and they take it 2-0, Twisted Minds goes to the main stage. G2, they're okay because they already have games won to their 0, and that would make them 2-1. And guess what? All you need is 3 to survive. But if it lose the second one and they lose the third, they go bye-bye. 2-1 is not what you want to be when you're this close to making playoffs. When you're 2 maps away, you want it bad. But we'll see who really wants it more.
A little bit of a peek around the corner to open
G2 Twisted Minds Chalet.
For Tricks, they don't want to be exposing himself too much to.
When did you learn British?
How about this, a little bit
Back when I served some time at the local Nando's out in Manchester. P9 whiff, but he still kills him. Shaco falls on the blue stairs, immediately traded out by Stompns, but he's taking another fight in the games, but he survives. But how long will he survive for? Going down lower blue, he knows the numbers are making sense. He honestly probably should have the cross to make it out all the way to wine, but he's playing it safe. He's playing it cautious, which is good. J-Lat has not checked the snake scanner once, and as I say that, he checks it. He knows he's in the basement. He knows he's in the basement. There's another guy coming up. He's coming up blue. One's coming down blue. Stomp has been spotted. Oh, he's actually made. Sorry, guys. Double blue comms. Apologies. I'm a newbie. One top blue, one lower blue. This is actually really good pressing here. G2 is not giving this up. Usually, a lot of the times, whenever blue dies on Shaiko, they give. But Stompin is making them fucking work for it. He goes down, he goes up, he goes down, he comes back. Alamo comes down, kills games. That's their backstab. They're counting the numbers. They're about to hit the side. They know 2 are off. Kills the side guy. It's actually it's Kitchen. Sorry. I would not been dialed. Nitro goes, does not kill. They have vert, not a lot of extra vert though.
A little bit of damage, but nothing more. And
I don't know. They know this guy still games, but that's pretty irrelevant. They don't really need that. They're going to just leave him, track him, find the site guy, work him. The jabs up top are good, but they'll probably just walk curve. And the lack of vert, like they have the top control, but they don't have a lot of vert. They don't even have Westfuls for this. Comes up, Benja kills Trill, looking up the hatch. They're just trying to work something here.
Similar to what they did back on Clubhouse on the gym and bedroom hit when it was Trix and Guards who pulled off a wonderful 2v3.
Yeah, this is dicey. 15 seconds, 2v3. They have to go stairs or drop the hatch. Great cross onto the Sun guy, but also Guards kind of maybe jumping the gun a little bit. Maybe should have waited for Asham to do something on the hatch or make some more vert. I would probably have done the same shit, so can't fault them.
Yeah, I think what's missing from Twisted Minds here, a word that I used on Clubhouse was decisive. You know, we often talk about aggression, intensity from Twisted Minds, and I think it goes hand in hand with decisiveness. And like you say, I think, you know, maybe a map that they're a little bit less comfortable on here, a little bit less willing to take those decisions, to grab a hold of those moments, those opportunities where you say there's maybe a low man count in sight, maybe there's an opportunity to grab a bit of ground, a little bit of map
Wait, what are they typing?
Maybe could improve on as we go, but G2 going to move us on. They are 1-0 up. A good start for them. We will head to the floor above the last site. This time it's going to be Master.
Which probably means we'll see the
5 years, 1 map 1. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, man.
Upstairs, one inside library, dancing around back and forth, just to try and waste as much time as you can. And then you've got to be respectful of that players that could try and jump in, of course, towards solo or trophy up towards the top side of things and make your life hell. So you can't over-invest in that sense. G2 can get themselves set up for now. And on the attacking side of things, Tim, we're seeing more of what we're used to, I suppose you could say. Mainly looking in towards things like that Solid Snake, who I think very quickly is becoming one of our most picked operators at the event. In fact, I want to do a little digging and find out who is our most picked. I'm very curious to know.
Well, while you find out, we'll keep an eye on how
this
is progressing.
Fat library extension here on the Master. Denarius for lower, and that's going to be Stompns. Shield and pocket. Where's he going to put it down at? Has he lost the plot? Ooh, he's getting antsy. He's getting antsy.
G2 really invested in keeping that area safe.
Good thing too, because he got a fucking kill.
Themselves as Stompns manages to pick up the opening kill using that Denari well, takes down P9, and that's the Nomad gone. And there's a good chance that the air jabs went along with them.
You should be curious. 55% presence for Snake so far, which is actually really high, like 7th overall.
55%. Fucking hell.
Army, Grim, Mira, Kaid, Ying, and Ace. Many of them being.
That is crazy. Do I use 3-2? No, I use 4-3.
Which is why their presence stat is quite high. Bit of fun facts for you, Tim. On Raw,
sees some games. Knows he's got to rotate. It's kind of scary right there.
As I always prefer the number of times picked stat, but a discussion for another day. We're going to have the nade going just to clear out that Denari. Will take down the trip connector. Scan will reveal a couple of people to try and deal with. That wall you cannot spray through though. And G2 again just going to comfortably sit in there, hold their angle. I like this from G2. They kind of just allowing Twisted Minds to try and solve these problems and then pick them off as they do.
That's a scary set to see.
Not going looking for fights.
Blue guys go down. They know that there's a BB. They know they got pinged.
Dancing game at this point. You've got that entry. As long as you
just live, just fight another day. Stompns stays though.
This is, I wouldn't say G2's for the win.
What?
I mean, that was certainly what I'd call a silly way, Tim.
What?
I was just saying, G2 are
oh my God! Wait.
Going looking for kills, and then Ben just stood outside and gets killed as they repel through. So you know, I don't know.
Again, this is I'll often describe G2's play style this way. It's high risk, high reward. When it comes
wait, it's a 4v3 now. Wait, that was such a good nade and hold from Bathroom, but he just loses the fight. But then he overextends and then dies anyways. 3v1 Master, just absolute clinic from Twisted Minds right there. Holy shit! I think Stompns was just a little bit too much movement out of him bar side. Like one ran away. I think. Yeah, one ran away. Stompns stayed bar and he just kept doing shit. He kept like running out, try to peek K9, just like wait, give it a little bit, wait for the execute, run up, and then you can just pressure the breach. You can go up blue. You can do a lot of there.
So next side from G2 is going to be Bar and Gaming. That will likely be our full rotation.
To O2 Doki.
Move back through what we've already seen.
Come on, man. This is O2, bro.
Bar and Gaming. Got,
what was Benja doing? Yeah, Benja also trolled that. I mean, I get it though. The swing, you have a bailiff, you could swing out, but when they have all that control, it's like it's so unlikely.
Stairs that go down into garage. Thank you very much. Just looking at keeping.
Do the streamers get drops for streaming? Yeah, I think they do.
You would more often than not play with them open, so it wouldn't be too much about reinforcing the hatches and keeping them electrified. So we will see where they are played.
As I mean, you do run it with a bailiff. Damn right.
Nice to see that Kaid hasn't been banned away here too. It's worth touching on Tim. Most banned at the tournament by a country mile, and I think it will be no surprise to anybody that
What's up, October?
Although with the Twitch on the other side, there are always going to be ways through. Of course, you can make frag grenades off them to destroy those things away too. But he is going to be a little bit of a headache for Twisted Minds to have to chew their way through. And similar to the last round, you're going to have this whole setup around library, around this upstairs. Top library.
Yeah, I hear the beeping.
All the errors
There's a dump truck.
And that will mean Twisted Minds.
There is a dump truck.
They can go direct for the library take, or can start up towards Solar and then work their way down from there. And I guess really eyes will turn towards G2 and just how aggressively they want to hold this site.
Razor Bloom taken out by the Twitch drone there is going to allow slightly easier access across into Office and Master. Something that Twisted Minds really could do with gaining. Get yourself into Office, get yourself into Master, exactly what they're doing now. Sweep your way across and then you can start pressuring that
God, this fucking truck's gonna piss me off.
Stairs, mezzanine, and library players working in a triangle together and just trying to hold on. You can then start breaking that down if you get yourself that Office and Master control. But Doty very much looking to hold.
Oh,
that
what? Wait, that was fucking sparky as shit.
Mavhole had been opened open. It really did not work in their favor. Doty looking for more.
Oh, yeah, wait, no way, Doty. Oh my God.
Defending against the Blackbeard, it's a risk. You always know there's a second player in behind the shield somewhere, Tim. And
I'm hallucinating? No, I'm not.
Got rid of Doty, so a 1-for-1 out on their own, but removing that snake feels like a pretty big deal, or it would be if we weren't already at a stage where asking questions of the site itself.
Well, it's a 4v4. Honestly, bro, it should not have even been a 4v4. Doki should have died. The fact that he got that Mav hole off and did not kill Doki, and Doki hits a fucking stinker on that guy, crazy. Doki's so aggressive. Well, to be fair, when you're out like that, you're probably going to die. When you know that they're already master side Maving that shit, you have to assume that they're on the windows. They might even be on K9 ready to kill you, and they were. So honestly, good decision of Doki. Might have looked stupid to some, but it was really good.
They made great use of tricks so far, whether it's peeking onto the Mav hole that was opened up or just stepping into around a corner and not having to rely on drones. He's done a lot for them. He's seen a lot of shots coming back his way. Of course, has kept himself relatively healthy outside of the impact that's come at him. There's Shaiko stepping his way
because Gunner, or not Gunner, guards.
J-Lad,
so 4v2.
But not finished off. This surely should be.
Sorry, I got a Gunner in my mind. You just thinking about the M80 spots I can maybe snag up. Wait, it's a 2v3. Wait, that guy actually killed that guy? Hisham? Dude, there's two guys that are hurt. Stop it being one of them, and now he's dead. The other guy's canine, they know he's there, but Trill does die to him. Blue Benja the Savior. Crossfader J with the 5. Crossfader J, David the 5. Wait, what's this guy doing?
Was bearing down on these last two players that they wouldn't be able to challenge
tech pause.
The library without exposing themselves to the shield.
Holy shit, tech pause.
They probably deserve.
Man.
A few moments there had me nervous. They were going to see giving away. Into the quick tech pause then. IT technician Doki is back on the scene.
Yeah, I think it seemed to the tech, the admin was heading straight over to Shaiko, so it seems to be maybe a continuation of that issue. So hopefully won't take.
Game 69 looks so weird and wrong. Yeah.
It seems to be the same headset issue, but like I say, hopefully they've got a plan in place and they'll get us back into the game just as soon as possible. But G2,
what the hell is Shaiko doing, man?
2-1 up against Twisted Minds. You've got to feel at the minute, Des, that there's a good chance this is heading for a map 3.
Maybe a little early to call, in my opinion. As we always say, too harsh to a game of Siege, Tim. You never know what's going to happen when Twisted Minds get on the defense. If G2 will black the team.
It's actually crazy that anyone made that work.
On this map. And that round there, again, for a second, I was very nervous when it came down to that 2 versus 2. I honestly thought that we'd seen Twisted Minds get over the line, but Hisham, as I mentioned, was being a bit too passive.
Wait, Mick, did I get you the other 2, man? I don't know if I got you.
Too much room to be able to contest onto the Blackbeard himself.
Doki wants it bad after the triple Z. The triple Z.
Full site rotation across this entire map.
Wait, how many kills do you
Very
have?
few maps in the pool where you actually have the ability to play all 4 sites.
I love Chalet as a map. It's not my favourite anymore. It used to be.
Doki's 1 and 3.
In terms of the competitive map pool, at least.
He got 1 kill.
I love Chalet. Still do. I've moved to more of a like, kind of a favourite on Night Haven Labs if I had to pick one.
I mean, it was a cool kill.
But Chalet, for that reason, I really like Chalet. Like you said, 4 very viable sites. I said earlier that I expected us to
Red
see that
wine,
same
no red
rotation.
wine.
No, G2 say, actually, we are going to use the basement. We are going to use all 4. And it is one of the few maps that you'll see here at the tournament where we do have all 4 used.
And all 3 shields.
Everything is a joke to G2.
A fuse coming along. Right now, the answer
So
is
real, man.
no. I think they probably identified where Guards has been offering a bit of a challenge. It was Tricks in the last round on the Blackbeard, but it had to go. Maybe now G2 have a bit of a smoother ride towards the half, and obviously in their mind want to see this out 5-1, but I don't think we're going to see Twisted Minds.
Benja the Bandit is in library, so no plans on tricking.
We can see a full map setup coming out of G2 here. Looking to
What are these
get
guys doing?
active
Someone linked the
on
drops?
top
Exclamation
four
mark drops.
action.
4 of them, wow.
Exactly that. There's very little on site at the minute, which is always a risk, of course. If Twisted Minds recognise that, they've got the Capitao. I'm looking at them straight away, get a couple of those
Noob.
Noob. Rotating away instead, it's going to be
Wamai, not Wamai, fucking. I mean, I guess there could have been a Wamai, so maybe it was good, but.
Established on the big garage
Flame after the EMP is a noob move, guys. You gotta flame and then EMP. You can technically get the thermite if you do it the other way.
Pressure and then try and get the long angle, try and get wine wall, you know, and working from there. I think, you know, no major problems with that.
Is more that Alamar, I think, had to panic, throw out a smoke there as they realised they weren't prepared for a breach to come on through, and it could have been a plant going down.
Damn, I'm having a sugar crash, bro, after that in and out. I'm getting EP. What the hell?
Hope to catch someone out, but Twisted Minds, as we saw.
What happens to G2 if they lose? They actually lose their Pro League spot.
First call from that Dockerby comes out. That normally gives a bit of angle, a bit of room for the attack to get moving into the map itself. But not
Nothing really. They still have a life. They have 2 lifelines. Or actually, technically, they have 3 lifelines. If they lose this game, they can lose 2. They can only lose 2 more. So it's 1st to 3 on both elimination and promotion. So if G2 wins this, because they're 2-0 right now, G2 wins this series, not this map, this series, they will go main stage. If they lose 3 matches, and they have not lost any yet, they lose this, they lose the next, and then they don't win the last one, because the last one would be for promotion or elimination.
60 seconds to play with.
3 is the number.
Utility available on Jalad. A bunch of smokes and flashes they can also toss down, so they've got all the tools necessary. But look at the setup coming out from G2. Doty especially, inside of trench is in a good spot to waste a lot of time, and Benja is there for the assist. They're going to have to find a way to deal with these 2 if they want to make something happen.
Oh shit! Oh, that was big garage to pillar.
With that Clash Guards manages to pick up Stomping 5 versus 3. They're going to open the
Clash is still up. 1 con, 1 blue. Ooh, 30 seconds. They have no flames. They have flashes and smokes. The Clash is valuable as fuck for this blue guy to get some info. Oh, he's rapping. Oh, he's rapping. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Oh my god.
Shaiko, Benja, 1 apiece. Twisted Minds had done so much good work, but it is all undone by Doki on the Clash. P9 fighting back.
Wow.
1v2, 7 seconds left to go. They are out of there. Doki, Benja having nothing to do with this fight. They've dipped away into sight. They know how they win this round, and it's going to be on time. G2 get themselves another, and they've got Doki on the Clash to thank.
In a way, it was almost a little bit of self-sabotage from the Capitao. That first smoke.
IGS say the tier 1 to the BBC no ads and emotes.
He dropped it and then thought, cool, well, if you're going to protect me from this angle, I'm running up trench. As you say, drops the shield, charges straight up to the doorway, looks left, sees 2. Easiest spray down of his life. Twisted Minds really bottling it there a little bit.
Why does Minds not ban Bandit or Cade?
In seeing some of the mistakes that Twisted Minds made in their game against Shifters, and they believe they wouldn't have had time.
I mean, they banned the Warden, Mira, Zami. Those are all pretty good bans. I mean, the thing is like, you can realistically deal with all of that. The Cade's good for the other sides, but if G2 doesn't ban Mav, which they didn't, because they banned 2 of them for fucking, they banned all shields. And that's the benefit of having a really good shield player. Like, Guards is crazy. They want to counter him. They want to just say, fuck this guy and his shields, we're getting him out of there.
Ice Cold said I can stack donuts on it, but I can't afford how many it'll take. Can I please use the emergency credit card?
You know what? Someone else, you can. I'll allow this. 3 to bits, my man. Have fun. Go to town.
Fully in control of the map and that side of things. So this time, Twisted Minds
Stay
get
with
in there,
300,
get
dude.
some ground. I think
Appreciate
they
you,
lost the
G.
early, if I'm right, last time around, which really didn't
Appreciate
help.
you,
So
G.
I think get in there, use those air jabs this time, get yourself, you know, that flanks locked off, so you know you've got a safe, secure space, a beachhead that you can work from.
And again, leaning super heavily into the intel lineup too, which I don't blame them for. That Lion Snake all coming together. It's very impressive playing out on the roam, and given the lineup we have from G2, you're probably going to see a fair chunk of that, as we did last time around. This little mad dance around bar.
I wonder if you could jump that
Denari.
Denari. It looks big enough.
Here in round 5. So, eyes really turn towards who steps into the building first on the side of Twisted Minds. You can get a lot done from outside the map on Chalet overall. Lots of windows where you can hold cuts, and you're just hoping that the other side likes to get a little bit aggressive, a little bit too mobile.
Dude, watch Paranoia's makes me so sleepy. A shot with a first kill on the Benjamin Master. That is their side play.
Yeah, strong start from them, just letting G2 know there's no safe spaces, nowhere that they can hide. Twisted Minds at the minute focusing towards the live
Nah, what the fuck?
to get themselves in. And
wait, you're supposed to use that on the donuts, not the biddies.
They've got that kill, they should be able to.
Bro.
And Shaiko are the sticking point for them.
What the fuck?
Is at top blue.
Someone else, bro.
Down underneath him, gonna find himself tracked
Ooh.
by
Oh my God.
A little look at the challenge and predicts the peak. Takes his man
Oh, he's
down,
heating up, he's heating up, he's heating up, he's heating up, he's heating up.
Stompns just will not be stopped right now. Getting aggressive, and as I said, Twisted Minds, if you remember,
Dude.
they just don't take
Someone, not someone else. Nobody takes number 1 from me, you sack of shit.
A lot of utility thrown at Stompns, but he's still not dead.
Holy fuck.
Been killed off yet? I don't know. He's got Shaiko.
Dude, they're tunneling on this guy. They're actually tunneling.
But Jalad is there for the collect. The trade is there.
3v2. Will Ace get this kill? Shaiko is hurt.
Again, it's this scrap around bar.
Bro, someone else.
So far has rewarded G2.
Dude.
In a 3v2.
Yeah, Twisted Minds.
8,000 bits on top of everything else is.
They do manage to take down Shaiko there, but with 40 seconds left to go.
All right, bro. Hey, number 1's yours, bro. Number 1's yours. Fucking
it's a lot
insane.
to try and achieve in that time, and this is the problem. Like I said, Twisted Minds had an
Jesus.
opportunity there where they could have caught.
Fucking beast, yo, guys. That is a crazy amount of bits. And make sure we get some fat dubs in the chat for not someone else. He's been going crazy on literally. Like for so long, last couple days, insane on the bits. But 8,000 is a fucking above and beyond crazy fucking scenes, man. Thank you so much, dude.
Brilliant moments today. Sees one, got the stiff on towards Doty. Now looking in for the next. He's out towards elbow. Off goes that air jab that gives him away. Alamal going low, but on both sides, Tim, he can't fight them both at the same time. Unfortunately, will do his best, but Doty gets the collect. And G2 up 4-1 on the defensive Chalet.
Yeah, Stompns and Shaiko doing some real work for G2 there. Twisted Minds completely unable to shut them
thank you
down,
so much, man.
and it left them paying too heavy a price for the map control that they were
IGS, they the 2-1. Did I
get
get you? Thank you for the 2-1. Appreciate you. You're the BBC No as
starting to really mortar through this Chalet.
Ooh, all right.
Damn, dude, imagine if you actually hit the shot.
The big brain play was the one to go to a map that we thought they hated. He's showing them what to do. Hasham's still getting it in chat from Doki in the net constantly. Between the two of them, a little bit of banter going back and forth. And right now, it's Doki that's putting on more of a show than Hasham, unfortunately, for Twisted Minds. G2 could go up 5-1 here. And I struggle to see where Twisted Minds will necessarily find the answers from. Bar and Gaming going to be that last site that we go to for the half.
It's already been 3.5 hours. Holy shit.
Twisted Minds fair on the defense.
If you remember, I commented in the last game how on both sides, it, you know, very even, everybody getting involved, kills across the board, and it's very much the same here. Yes, in varying levels.
Dude, my
between
fucking
the teams,
leg is
what I mean
sore,
by that is,
man.
I don't feel like we've had any like standout players that have been carrying their teams really. You know, yes, we've had a big impact from guards. P9's had a good game. On on the other side, Stompns had his moments, Benja's been there.
Gimme
but
my
there is
number one back, bro.
contributions
Don't be
all around
toxic,
from all
ABT
10
toe.
players in the server, and that is what is helping us have such a good game. How about this, Doty? He's out there by that door. Don't forget, he's got impact nades. It makes the run out nice and easy. He's just waiting for an opportunity. If he sees anybody on an electrical gadget, but he won't. They've moved away. However, Alamau has got the
dude. Wait.
I'm going to say the best opening kill he could have done. You don't get to pick him, but the Ying is a big loss in this situation.
Fucking 1,500 bits. Easy games. Getting the number one back. Holy fuck.
Yep. Doty just maybe overcommitting to that there. Could have
Bro.
wasted a little bit more time on the solo.
Let's get another window.
He was hell-bent on finding that kill.
And dude, and Incept, are we serious?
In through the base.
Bail out Fame with the Prime into the BBC, the new ads, and the emotes. Incept 5 gifted fucking subs. Total of 61 on the channel. Incept, that's... Oh my god.
In a position to challenge this,
dude, thank you, thank you.
He does have the whole.
Thank you so fucking much.
He'll likely lose his life
Dubs of the chat for the 5 gifted, and W's of the chat for all the bits. Yo, guys, relax.
Don't try me, lil bro.
Dude, I didn't even finish easy games fucking 1500. I didn't even finish any of that. What the fuck, bro? Easy games with the 1500 bits. Getting the number one champ, not the number one champ, the number one bid leaderboard back, and then lost it to someone else, man. Guys, look, we can stop. We can stop. Y'all are doing so fucking much, bro.
It has very much been about Twisted Minds picking a bad map for G2, G2 picking a bad map for Twisted Minds, and they have both reaped the rewards so far. It really does feel like we're heading for Cafe 5-1 at the half.
Are we, guys?
Good job, guys. That's what I need. Okay, guys. Like even like let's close the snap now, but like let's keep the pace. Like whenever since the end of the Beyond Dribble, like let's like close the snap.
What the fuck,
like,
man?
Communicate very good. Like we pick like when we need to pick. Okay. So
someone else, 2K bits.
They like do the offset hold with Hashu.
And Sep with the 5 gifted. Mozzie with the 25 gifted subs.
Okay.
Dude.
Like, everybody remember our attacks, guys. Like, spot down, like have the split tiny. Okay. Like tagging, like
give me my number one back.
Guys, stop, bro. Fucking stop it, dude.
Like, if they're holding games and like. Stop, bro. They can hold everything.
We're not serious. We're not serious. Is this a joke to you guys? Is this a joke to you, huh? Huh? What's going on here?
The mount is open.
Easy games with 2,000 bits gets the number one bit badge back. Someone else don't even fucking think about it, pal. Throw in the towel, bro. This is too much. This is too much.
ترى مو قاعدين نسوي شيء هم قاعدين نفوز على اغلاطنا يعني هسه لا نضبط الاغلاط ما نغلط خلاص بنفوز
طب ابانس وش ناويين نسوي؟
مونتي و
مونتي جريم
يا اوكي
Anywho.
مونتي جريم
Mozzie with the 25 gifted subs. W to the chat. Thank you to the chat for the fucking gigantic 25 gifted. And of course, as I'm mentioning this, someone else goes crazy. Games goes crazy. And lo and behold, Incept going crazy as well. Topping it off with another 25 gifted. 25 gifted from Mozzie. 25 gifted from Incept. Holy fucking shit. BBC spam in the chat because that's 50. And some change of subs because Incept also dropped 5 earlier.
Take a breath. We can bring it.
So many big bolo charms in the world now, thanks to these generous, supportive individuals such as Incept and Mozzie. And of course, games. I'll never forget about you either, because we're fucking going crazy in here. Y'all are making me fucking... Y'all are making me...
Yeah, I would expect so.
Get a little crazy in here.
Fairly standard bans for Chalet. You really
Thank you, Mozzie. Incept, fucking unreal. Bottom of my heart, guys. Crazy subs. Giving the love to the chat. Giving the love to Bo Daddy. Appreciate you guys so fucking much. And Mozzie, of course, you know. Fucking 25. Yeah, why not? Another 25, sure. Yeah, sure.
Sure, neither of what we expected.
25, 25, 25.
Plenty of value in both. And G2, Just wanting to remove that intel threat of the Source. It's one that we saw Doty using himself quite a bit. A lot of verticality available.
Fucking hell, man.
No matter where you are in the map.
Mozzie with a 25 gifted on top of the 25. That is big. 5-0.
Round 7 is going to see Twisted Minds on their first defense. It's going to be
I'm just going to stop reading out subs. Every time I start reading out subs, somebody drops some more shit, guys. We do not need to be doing all this.
For a very strong start here on the attack. So
We do not need to be going this crazy. Someone else say for the 3,000 bits. The 3,000 bits, man. You just got fucking drowned out over here. 3,000 bits. Don't vote with me. That's my dad. He's gonna let me play with him one day. 3,000 bits from someone else taking the #1 leaderboard back. Appreciate you, someone else in games. All the other fucking bits, man. Someone else. Both of you guys, fucking genuinely insane.
Quite a change up in terms of their line of batches.
Like,
still leaning very heavily in towards the information.
that's fucking crazy, bro. That is actually insane. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the bits. And as I was getting to Mozzie's 50 gifted, Incept drops another 25, making it 50 plus 5 from before.
Or moved around or whatever, but it's exciting that we're literally seeing the stage getting built next to us.
That's right. I wrote off subs. I'm not reading your subs out, man.
It's going to give, again, a little
not
bit
doing
of an
it.
issue for the defenders who are going to be looking to move around. Look at
The
this.
more I look at it, the more it'll happen. We gotta
stop. I'm not sure if that
This
flash
is getting a
was
little
missed
bit
or
too
not. It's not
crazy.
really going to matter as the battle continues. Doty manages to find Jalad elsewhere. Plant goes down. G2, they are looking to speedrun this chalet attack.
Yeah, been a fantastic approach from them so far. And look, G2 just come out the walls, it feels, in places as well. As Sean trying to do what he can with his eagle to try and fight his way back in, but this one already is feeling a little bit short.
Jesus Christ. Mozzie, 50 gifted fucking subs.
In fact, one falling down. It's all on towards Doty. They know where he is, Tim.
On top of the 50 subs.
He's double stack on this window. They try their best, and they get the kill, Tim. Tricked again. Not his first big round today. Has enough time to stick the disable.
100 from Mozzie.
Doty in a difficult position there. He'd saved one E1D scan, used it well.
I do need to share the love with Ice Cold too if you want to see his bit leader
what was
too.
going to happen? Somebody gets on that diffuser, and then somebody else gets themselves set up and holds the angle, and then Doty has to move back into it. So really, you feel like
Guys,
he had to take
there's been a lot of BBCs, there's been a lot of W's in the chat, but please give some fucking hearts and more dubs in the chat for Mozzie and the 100 gifted subs. And do not forget Incept, because I'm sure Incept has probably given a lot of people in this chat right now, right here, a fucking sub too. Mozzie with 100, Incept with a crazy amount as well, bro. It has been fucking generational here, guys. Thank you so much. Fat dubs, fat hearts, fat love, fat everything, fat dubs. Thank you so fucking much. Like, literally crazy. Literally fucking crazy support going on in here.
Either way.
Like, granted, I really wasn't watching a whole lot of the game last time. I was in fucking calls the whole time. But then fucking everybody's just fucking distracting me and shit. And just going fucking crazy here, going fucking crazy there, doing some shit there. Like, fuck. This is a G2 game, guys. Y'all are fucking distracting me.
Yeah, so I got the full earful of the...
Okay.
And then they got mute and silence on there, mate. They're playing better on this one, I think. Okay, let's get into it though and see if G2 can get this one done. It was a really good attempt, and the rush was very well formulated. It was just in the post-pump, I think.
Any Dodgers in the chat? Any Dodgers in the chat? Surely everybody in this chat's got a sub at this point.
Let's rush to come on through. A Sean being taken dangerously low there, hanging around.
Lost my fucking...
Be careful. Of course, those frost mats already down, as well as the shield, so his gadgetry is in position. But I think on Chalet, in my opinion, you really need all 5 guns alive to be able to cover the breadth of it that you need.
Wow.
Don't think Doty was hoping to be challenged from Ivy window quite so quickly there. The Claymore was going down.
Dude, in the last like 5 minutes, it's been like, what, 250 subs or something?
Needs to be careful because he's very low health at the minute. Doty's just going to remain in his position, as you can see. Sham, I love how...
Not me, I love the ads. Pay the man.
Sham through and through to just be this aggressive.
Dude, what the fuck?
A window like that. If a nade was to come in or anything, he's
oh my god. Fate Aura, 100 gifted subs.
there's the nade I was talking about. How did he do it?
100 in a single drop. And don't forget, Mozzie dropped 100. Literally 100 as well. It's just like, that's fucking insane. That is actually insane.
I was about to say, don't peek out again. It's a fool's errand normally to peek the same angle twice. A few seconds later, Tim, a P9's going to find Doty. That's the first death of the round. Knows the trophy.
Bro.
Player is waiting. Alamal being super cautious there.
Like,
we've seen this so many times, Tim, where teams get stuck trying to move this.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I've deemed it. I've deemed it so. You guys are gonna make me throw up.
And it can be a little bit of a bother. There's that nade that I spoke about. He's gonna step on forward a little bit, but still.
Fade, thank you so much, man. Fucking
Really
100.
well played from P9.
Just like that, 100.
Pressured both from
I mean, the chat's been going crazy. This is actually a pretty. This is a pretty decent chat reaction here.
Doki trying to work bathroom window didn't work.
That's 100, dude. I was. Oh my fucking god.
Worked, and now they find themselves 3 versus 5. Twisted Minds looking very, very comfortable.
Dude, I saw the subs. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this? I was like, oh, it's like 20, and then I just fucking have this big ass list I gotta scroll up, bro. I was like, surely nobody's dropping, dude. Fucking what the fuck, man?
Building here while Guards is holding on that long angle, so someone needs to come in towards lobby, and Stompns apparently looking out for that and start applying pressure towards site. But the problem is naturally, Twisted Minds are going to have that considered too, and Guards, he can watch them all, Tim. That is a flawless round.
We just witnessed a dick down, bro, and
it had so many layers to it. You can call it an
Fedora.
Cannon. G2's eyes are going to be watering after that one because they're starting to see
100 gifted subs, 100 gifted BBCs, 100 gifted no ads, 100 gifted emotes. Fucking insane.
As a reminder, if
thank you so much, Fedora.
2-0
and Mozzie.
The next phase of the competition, there will be our
my words. This applies to basically everybody here, but this is crazy. I have truly meant all the words just a little bit ago with all these subs. The fucking support is unreal. Thank you so fucking much. But like, dude, I don't even know, like, I'm just going to be fucking going back and forth here because, like, I don't know what the fuck else to say. So many subs. Mozzie just dropped 100 on top of his 100. 200 from Mozzie.
Alamo was in a brilliant position, pressuring the Chanka so he couldn't stop it happening. And then it's a case of get outside
Jesus
the building,
fucking Christ.
Two sat outside the double window, and away you go. But they've thrown that one away. That last round was very dominant for Twisted Minds. I can only imagine Amalia saw where momentum was going and had to.
Man.
The college funded full amount.
The college, honestly, someone else said the 300 bits. Yeah, yeah. Y'all are single-handedly putting Everly through Harvard at this point. Holy shit! Wait, we gotta humble her a little bit. We can't have a full ride here. Let's bring it down a notch. Can't go too crazy here, guys. Mozzie, 200 gifted. Fucking thank you so much, man. Really appreciate you. And this is to everybody, guys. I have to say it every single time. Anybody who has gifted a sub, whether it's 200 subs, whether it's 1 gifted sub, whether you subbed, whether you dropped 100 bits, whether you're fucking here right now, because there's a lot of people streaming on Twitch, a lot of people with drops. Appreciate you guys making my stream the destination for all your goodies. And of course, we're getting a little bit more goodies over here. We got fucking hella dudes dropping hella fucking subs, and it's fucking insane. From Mozzie, from fucking Incept, from Fedora, someone else dropping all the bits. Like, it's just insane. It's just been a fucking back-to-back battle over here. Frank, they're the prime. Appreciate that. Enjoy the BBC, the no ads. Bionic with the prime. Enjoy the BBC, the no ads. Not someone else with the 300 bits. I do need to share the level at school if you want to see this. Okay, leave the 600, my man. Someone else on top of everything else, man. Thank you. Zarbo with the 245. I want to get into this hype train. How many bits do I need to get in the hype train emote access? I think you probably already got it. Thank you, man. I think you got it, Zarbo. Gifted sub from XJX. Thank you for the gift, dude. Appreciate that. I hope they enjoy the BBC, the no ads, and the emotes. And of course, guys, another thing is like, dude, so many people just got charmed. So fucking many. All of these subs that were just gifted, the 200 from Mozzie, the 100 from Fedora, the crazy amount from Incept. All those are brand new subs. Every single one of them. And that all means a new BBC, a new Big Beaulo charm for everybody, making people's days.
Secure a flawless round.
Yeah, great round there from Alamau. I
Fucking
don't know if
crazy.
that maybe one of the boogie drones was running at the time and it was always there to cover the sound.
Really
of the
appreciate it,
rappel
guys.
or
Everybody,
not.
thank you so fucking
We'll
much. Bottom of my
check
heart,
that out
bro.
later on. But
Fucking
either way,
insane.
he repelled in from that
Insane.
double window and just got kill after kill. I think it's one of those moments where it's just something that you don't expect to happen at this level. So Twisted Mind's not prepared.
Tale, Dave the Prime. Enjoy the BBC. Then no ads in the emotes. Thank you.
Oh. Yike. I mean, to be fair to guards.
Wait, what did he say?
By the bans that we saw in the first half.
Oh, 3 with the 200 bits. Wish you well. I am well, and I'm wishing the wellness right back onto you, my man. Thank you for the 300, 200. My bad. Thank you.
It's very rare that we see that done, especially not against a team of the caliber of G2. They're not the kind to bottle a lead of this caliber, especially off the back of a flawless round win.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd be surprised to see.
All game and you died 7 times. Wait, guards is 7 and 7. He's literally tied. He's one of their top fraggers. Doki has the same amount of kills as guards.
He's got. I was asking for Brede now.
This guy's talking shit about guards, saying you can't type right now, but
Jaco's been on a real villain arc over the last 6 months. To be
slippery with the 5 months. Yo, appreciate. I don't know if I deserve all this. I really don't. Thank you for the 5, man. Appreciate you, G. Really do.
Many have tried, many have failed over the years.
Everybody deserves the Beaulo charm, but I don't know if I deserve all these subs.
And he's like, nope.
1,000 bits from Geoman. Sub, goal, our feet picks. How did it read the bits off before the sub?
Rush in. And they were in a 4v2. It looked winnable.
1,000 bits, bro. Thank you so much. We'll think about it. Remember, I gotta get another pedicure here pretty soon. I only show my feet whenever I get pedicure, so I can make it a business expense.
A little bit sneaky beaky like on this Nook, Tim.
Is he going to hop on in? Yes, he is. Drone is ahead of him. He's going straight in. Is he going to head down West Main, or is he going to go towards the shop?
Whoa, that's tech. I know.
Of taking an early challenge.
Holy Dex loophole. Exactly. That's why whenever the last time I bought my $3,000 diamond encrusted butt plug, let's just say it was a pretty crazy stream, and you guys had no idea.
Hasham just hits the deck instead. He's going absolutely nowhere. Stompns needs to come away with this fight.
They're just spraying all the soft wall. Anything they can do to try and shoot him out here, and he hasn't moved. Balls of steel being shown.
Yeah, this is a Hasham move.
That fire is dangerously close to your teammate, I think, and now he's going to get up and run.
Oh!
Stomping was there waiting, soaring through the soft wall.
Oh! I just want to say, and I think I speak for everyone, we love what you have done for the game and community. I don't think there's any way we can pay you back.
And then took the rewards as they were.
Wait, I just had a little chill. I might have some goosebumps right now after that message. 500 bits, someone else. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. That's all I know. It's all I know. And it's been an absolute honor and pleasure. I still don't think it's deserved, but I do my best to live up to it. 500 bits, my man. Appreciate you, G, and everybody else involved. Thank you. Hold up. It's a 1v5.
Instead, it's going to take all 3 maps. Guards, I can't quite see him being able to get a recovery on the go here. A second flawless round in a row will send us to Cafe.
Yeah, much as you would have expected from those map bans then, both picking up a map each that is not a great map for their opponent and being able to win it on the back of that. We go to Cafe for our last one as G2 shall we? Go 1-1.
Both teams have a great record on that map. I really can't wait to see how it goes. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
Did G2 win the whole thing? No. Wait, that's got to be DMCA. Wait, what happened here? Oh.
Up and providing space to go for a plant.
Choosy Imp, through the Prime, appreciate you. Enjoy the BBC, the no-ads, the emotes, and Yika, thank you for the tier 1. The tier 1, appreciate you. Enjoy the BBC, no-ads, and emotes.
So maybe they didn't need the redundancy of that Habitat for this round. And of course, Zaka is going to alleviate a lot of that pressure off the shoulders of Anaton being that potential only hard breach in this round. Minute burned away, and Rival has just now been detected by Operation, doing a similar to extension to what Cav playing by Operation, but not as much pressure put onto him so far.
Still using quite a lot of Kibas, though, even dedicating one to blocking off the drone hole. Anaton, though, taking a lot of damage. So is Shureep, who tried to work some cheeky vert upwards. So both of them, 1 or 2 bullets worth of HP left, and Fens.
Wait, Fens jump out. Fens jump out. You guys get here, brother. How many more matches today? Like 4.
They are 6-1, but now
Maybe.
5 Fears still
I think it's like 4 matches.
up 4-2 at the half, and now 2 kills in a row with no response from Kag, and that's also neither of the players who have taken this ton of early damage.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Perfectly. 5 Fears looking to completely lock down Kag in this first round. Just to add insult to injury, here comes the Clash, just harassing this Ying. He's gonna try and put down the shield.
Damn, it's a fucking beatdown. Holy shit! Love to see it.
Like that, 5 Fears start their
Love to
defense
see it.
flawlessly.
It is something they talked about in the timeout. Not just the potential of missing lunch, Harrison, but going for the cheeky runouts. Kag were completely thrown off guard from Fens pushing out.
Dude, there's beeping.
That initial pick onto Chibisu, I believe.
How do you guys not hear that? What website do I use to watch multiple streams? I just go back and forth, dog. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Type shit. Wait, Doki is not that long. Long style. Doki the long way.
Shureep was also the second pick to be had there in that round as Dokkaebi. So a lot less pressure from those Logi bombs. Regardless, though, getting
You do hear it? Dude, I've been saying that, bro.
Round just made that round completely seamless for 5 Fears, winning 3 separate.
Seems like a construction crew. Dude, I've been saying that all day, and people are like, man, this guy's schizo. Put him in the fucking padded jacket, bro.
And their lineup, I would say, still focused on having those longer lines of sight. The Tachanka LMG opening up a lot of rotates and longer positions to hold for 5 Fears on an anchor. You do still have a roam established with rival upstairs in the line. Snake.
My eyeballs.
Keeping some of those razor blooms.
My eyeballs.
To slow down players like.
Oh, down. Thank you the tier 1 to the BBC, the new eyes, and the emotes.
Out the extensions on maps like Lair.
Thank you.
Thatcher being brought.
Come back, we miss you. Come back where?
Well, I think he's looking to.
Where do you want me to come back?
Maybe he was looking to
Is that gonna get it?
For the farthest away from the hatch, he could possibly put the cave claw while still shocking it.
I was gonna say.
Not on a soft floor. Well, that's unfortunate.
You know, it would have gotten EMP'd anyways. Don't sweat it, JJ.
Bro, they're gonna miss lunch. He's got to lock in. Lock in, JJ. Shureep on the snake, finding somebody. Oh, I think he's.
Watch 11 hours of packs was 22:30. Just leave it on, man. Leave the stream on.
He's just playing on
the
stairs. Kind of weird that 5 Fears opt for the Wamai and the Tuber out.
You deserve everything that gets sent. There will never be a time where we think we sent enough. I love you so much.
Desire.
Keep doing you.
Wow.
Multiple players from CAG starting to work their way.
Desire, take the 1500 bits, bro. That's still a fucking like. I'm talking about too much, man. This guy's fucking said it too much. I know what you're saying, but that still is way too fucking much. Stay with the 1500, bro. Really appreciate it, man. Again, like, guys, fucking. Y'all don't need to fucking do any of that shit. Like, literally just hanging out, chilling, and watching. You know, maybe you'll get an ad or two here or there. Repping the BBC in game is also pretty good enough. Like, being here is more than I could ever ask for. Desire 1500 bits, my man, my guy. Appreciate you, G, and thank you for the kind words, dog. Thank you so fucking much. 1500, 1500. Shit.
Oh, trying to take the Tachanka's angle away to
and Matt with the gifted sub, with the gifted sub. Thank you, G. Did he just wallbang him through the filter window?
Thereafter to the guns of 5 Fears as they tried to move into the bomb site. Anaton now in the split, trying to see if he has any opening to walk through. He's got support from Zaka still up above. DD position infiltration, but without Chibisu and Shureep trying to split push here.
Damn.
all 5 Fears have to do is point
Damn.
their guns in the same direction. It's good for
Close them
another
out.
two
Send
kills.
them
Anton
home. Send them
completely
home.
surrounded,
Send
hits the
them
reload,
home.
Gets felled by the Chonka, and 5 Fears go up.
Yeah, by the way, guys, this game is for the O2 team. So whoever loses this goes home.
Only applied pressure
5 Fears versus CAG. Whoever loses the series is the first one in the Salt Lake City Major to go home.
throwing out those ROUs, cutting off the line of sight.
There will be another team that goes home today. There will be 2 teams that go home. There will be 2 teams that make it to main stage. And it's the polar opposites. The really good teams that make it out super early, and then the really bad teams that make it out as fast as possible.
So everybody else on 5 Fears just had to look at one part of the map, hold crossfires, and play an anchor, which has been the biggest success part, or their most successful aspect of their defenses since Fortress.
Damn, we're still in the fucking middle of this shit.
And that's been the biggest struggle for CAG, is having enough resources besides their shield to get in and make space for a plant. So yes, the Sens play was amazing, but it only got
Main stage top 8, 500 bits Geo Man making it
Stage top 8, right?
1,500 bits in total. But yes, yes. So there's 16, there's 20 teams total in the major. Wait, is it 20 or is it 8? Is it 20 teams? Wait, how many teams is it total? Basically, phase 1, if you survive phase 1, 4 teams make it out of phase 1. Phase 2 is 16 teams, and then half of the teams get eliminated. The other half make main stage. And if you win, well, like theoretically, if G2 Twisted Minds, that would be securing top 8, and you would be main stage. 14 teams in total? No, it's fucking, it's
Except maybe Banking Clubhouse.
16.
But anyway, 5 Fears also still bringing that duo of the Warden and the Solus, just like we saw from CAG's most recent attempt of this site, though it didn't work out for them. 5 Fears hopefully have those 2 operators in a more
main stage is top 8, yes.
viable position to try and deny that plan. We've also got a lot of information from Snake.
Thank you for the 500 bits, man. Thank you, dog. Appreciate you, dog. Say Lucia with the gifted sub. Bartis with the 10-month resub. Appreciate you, too. Much love. Much love. How many X teammates are in this tournament? Snake is one that we're watching.
Zach are running the shotgun.
NJR.
Might be aware of this roamer right below him on the staircase, but instead will just focus his attention to dealing with the top floor extension.
Canadian.
Assisting Anton from Skybridge. There goes the Logi bomb call. Again, creating more space for CAG to push the envelope. They have
Anybody else?
in, which potentially is Chibisu and Shuri are still pushing in from the bathroom side of the map, but Fens close quarters with this monster.
Ooh, the pump.
Beautiful
Pump
shot
v
landed,
pump.
And now the Blackbeard's isolated.
He can't make it in because of those smokes. I wonder maybe Zaka hitting the go button a little bit too soon.
Send them home. Send them home. Send them home. Send them home. Send them home.
Chibisu dead as well.
Goodbye, CAG. Goodbye. Snake is inevitable. Snake is inevitable.
Just down to DD, stuck against 5 defenders, shoots out the nitro cell, but he's getting bear down upon by 2
didn't shoot
players.
it.
5 Fears
Lol.
win it flawlessly. Just a few years ago, JJ won his first T2 game. Last year, he won his first T1 game. And today, he wins his first game at a major.
Wow, JJ
Flawless
story.
way to close out the series. Forrest, even the MVP, once again, almost dropping
Forrest
back-to-back
MVP?
double digits. We are sad to see CAG go, but at least 5 Fears.
What? What the hell? Well, that's perfect timing, actually.
Yeah, there's a decent bit of value there. Again, plenty of opportunity
Slash
for plant denial
free
with the
dick.
Solus, no matter which side you're on, really.
Who
You
will
can
win
always
map?
both below, try and do something. So, yeah,
What is this?
from G2.
You already did them.
Kick off with Twisted Minds defending
All right.
on that ground floor level. It's gonna be
Thank you, Prince.
I've already started this map now, but also there's another series coming after this, don't forget, as well, in phase
There is.
wildcard. The big question is, can the
You hear the beeping? There's a lot of beeping going on.
for the next event, because it's a constant curse, and I was speaking to Handy about
Z
this.
guns with 100 bits. Bo, join G2 and making the most tag team. Yeah, who am I replacing on
No one quite
G2?
knows why, but it's a thing that seems to
Alamel Zedange?
FaZe are very keen to prove that that is not the case for them. They can carry on being dominant. They are 2-0. They're coming up against Wildcard, who are exactly the same. It's going to be another banger of a best of 3.
That's it. And we haven't, you know, seen FaZe be successful in the majors or anything outside of SI. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad place to be successful. But they didn't win in Munich. They didn't win at Rio.
Doki's dead already.
Looking for that success outside of SI as well. Jalad manages to take down Doty. Big loss as the Deimos goes.
No English, no play.
Of reasons.
What does that mean?
Of course, they're going to be looking to get that top floor and mid floor.
Oh, it's because Doki's Scottish, not English, so he can't play.
Using the tracks on players down into
Makes
site,
sense.
able to use that vendetta. Plenty of verticality above the site. Big loss with Doty off the board. 5 versus 4 of Twisted Minds.
And you may be looking at Alamar's pick here in this round of bringing along the fuse and say, well, why not a blitz in this case? It isn't banned. It's one of our
Doki's in German.
operators. Why bring on the fuse? A couple of reasons. We saw a team
He might be.
It wasn't because of the gadget. It was because of the secondary gadget. Those hard breach charges the team needed, and
He's
there's
not
a bit of a
German.
lean in towards that. In fact, he is their only hard breach available. So if they want to be able to get Kitchen Hatch opened up, for example.
Damakazi.
What up, how's the games today?
Damakazi, they were the 5. The games have been interesting. They've definitely been interesting. No real. Actually, the upset has been Enterprise Falcons. That was pretty good.
How do they deal with
Give the 5, my
IP?
man.
It is always the question I ask every single time.
Wait, Guns, I didn't even realize you dropped another 100 bits. Thank you for 200 in total.
I'm going to be playing
Thank
the
you,
Warden
G.
in there, which is what we often see, or the Tuber out.
Thank you,
Usually
G.
one of the two. Instead, Hasham with the Scorpos was the one that was going to be holding on there, but it's actually going to be P9. Sorry, Hasham has relocated himself, used that kind of teleportation, switching shells to get back into Kitchen. Let's go to a P9 on the smoke to hold on to that. It does look like G2 are looking to pressure towards Freezer.
You can see what they've gone for as well, making use of the fuse charges to chew through those are my magnets, get rid of all the other bits of utility, the Goyo, the bulletproof, barbed wire that might be around inside too, just to give them a bit of an easier time when they do look to hit site. They are, of course, still down a man as we get into these final 60 seconds or so. I stand corrected, Tim, they're down 2 men. That was a bit too easy.
It was, and there's the Toxic Babe canister because VIP hasn't been dealt with.
Oh, I like this.
Exactly this. This is the problem. I don't feel like G2 have maybe committed enough.
I'm in the market for a new chair. Any recommendations?
Here's the drop. He knows exactly where he is. If he
Wait, it's a 3v4. He gave it back. 30 seconds.
Stompns, however, takes down the smoke. Creates a little bit of
could be
space
an X
for G2,
factor
but the
here.
big question here is, are they going to have time?
All the
20
Goyos are
seconds left to
popped.
go.
He has
Not
a
in a position
shield,
to
so
put
he
the
could plan a
diffuser
little
down
bit
yet.
safer.
Alvarez dropped
Stomping
that
cover needs to be good, but Stomping's only 1
to get
HP.
into position.
Oh, shit. Well, I mean, the best chair I've ever sat in was probably Pojo Man, but aside from that, the Logitech M-Body here is pretty good, but I also got it for free, so my opinion might not be a little bit less valuable.
That is criminal. That is absolutely criminal. They should have seen him on a drone every day of the week. But it also
I would say maybe go to, like, what the fuck are they called? Like the
at times doesn't care that the ceiling is coming down around him, that the refuse charge is going off, tucks in tight.
those like office surplus stores, or like I guess it depends on where you live. If they have some good options or not.
It'd be very easy to look at that.
Sometimes a lot of like companies get rid of their like cool ass fucking office chairs and shit.
With the SMG. And it's because he's used all 3 of those.
You can get some steals.
Get back to site safely is quite a tall order. So he may as well.
And like, dude, honestly, maybe even Marketplace. I've noticed a lot of like M bodies, like Herman Miller M bodies on Marketplace. And like for the most part, I think no matter what, like people take care of their fucking their Hermes. So
Okay, on we go then.
might be a good option if you want to try to get this one.
They're not going to top floor.
We're still not.
I knew you were going to say it.
Still not seeing top floor. They started out in kitchen. They're now going to reading. So there will be a defensive top floor, but it's not going to be the top floor site itself. The question is which will be. I don't even mind if top floor is their third choice.
Let me buy yours.
Oh, 300 bits. Someone else. You want mine? All right, guys. Auction for Beaulo's M-Body starts right now. And whoever purchases it, you can have me do whatever you want to it before I ship it out.
Been the worst defensive site by quite some way. Yet teams often insist on going there as their first site. It's very, very perplexing. Either way, Jalad, the first of 4, the Mozzie is offline. His gadgets
$500 for a spin.
Whoa! Hashan once again just finds himself in these very, very
Is it
risky
stinky?
positions,
A little bit,
but
but it could be real
rewarded
stinky if
for
you want it to
Sprays to the
be.
floor, finds one, guards into a second.
Damn, it is
Stompns
addictive.
on
I'm not
the
gonna lie,
line,
guys.
down two.
I'm actually not gonna lie. I'm gonna be truthful for a second. Let me be honest. Let me break it down very cleanly and clearly for you guys. If you guys want my honest truth,
sure that they're not going in and giving him the kills that he's waiting for, because so far 2 rounds on the bounce, that has been the case.
this might not be so good for G2. I've played against a lot of these Twisted Minds on like a lot of these players on Cafe before, and it was fucking AIDS.
And having a look through, Hashan
They keep the pressure on. It's mainly defense. It depends on how many attacks that G2 can get. If G2 gets at least like two attacks, maybe 3, good. But dude, they're fucking AIDS on this map.
I have the word mining in my head.
500 bits, someone else splooge on that shit, and I got you. No, that's the only X factor. That's the only exclusive that I won't do. I can't have people start cloning me and shit. Scraping it off the chair and sending it to a lab.
But here, he definitely looks like a man who's inside of his castle. A bit of a quick swing.
Like, dude, what is that? That's crazy.
What the hell just happened? Who tried to swing me? It was Trix, sat inside on the mirror. A shotgun at the ready for P9 here onto White Stairs. No one yet pushing onto him, but there is a player outside on the window who no doubt wants to get inside at some point and look to start moving through.
G2 just, they're stalling out a little bit here. You've got Doki and Shaiko
They're running for picks.
now. Alamo's just holding this door. Twisted Minds can keep playing around with positions like that White Stairs door because they've got the extra map. And all the while, they're just eating time away from G2.
Guard just flanking Brown. This guy's pillars. Doki does pillars already. Doesn't even need the flank. Shaco's tracking the guy in mining. Alamo has top. Gonna pressure White. Alamo kills the guy White. Shaco has the track on this guy. I don't think they know where Guards is, but Alamo's got space now. He can start pressuring Dining. He's flanking the mining guy. They're working the 2v1 on Hashan, and he dies. Guards has a DMR, and he has the case. There goes Shaiko. Don't go for it. Don't go for it. Don't go for it. What the fuck are you doing, Guards?
Guards! Just get yourself out of there, man!
He could have played the clock there. I don't think he had to
Why did you do that, silly? Well, technically, it's like, let me think about the timer. Comes through the rotate, picks him up, goes back in the rotate, plants right on the rotate. Shaco gets up, holds the Brown Stairs. It's like 1 second left, but wow, that's so just insane.
Hide for a little bit and wait for the clock to hit 0. You've got a player down. The other player has to start sticking the plant or has to come and pressure you, and he chose to pressure you, and the round was lost as a result. G2 get their first attack.
That's crazy.
You guys might see this one in chat in a minute, maybe. We'll find out. It was a good first kill for Shaman. Again, he keeps getting into these really high-risk positions.
Diffuse on the ground, yeah. Diffuse was on ground, but like,
like I said, I think
wait, actually, where he had it. So Diffuse was on the ground, but it was right where Shaco got down, so you could technically go pick him up, grab case, plant right on the rotate. Technically, like that would have been like. So it would have still been a very hard clutch because it would have been like perfect, but
it's difficult when Twisted Minds are going to be bringing operators like the Mozzie. This is not the first time that we've seen the Mozzie. It is going to create a little bit of starvation for you on that intel side of things. But
do you have time for that? He had 7 seconds, yeah. To pick him up and then walk 2 steps into the rotate to plant, yeah.
And they'd not had a chance to drone again. Maybe run out of drones at that point. And
I think it was 7 seconds by the time.
We've seen them miss him in piano, and he's punished them from there. We've seen
Shaiko
running
rotate
into pillar, being taken down by guards from Brown Stairs. So just a little bit better.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, he would. Guards wins that if he runs down. That's hindsight. That's literally a hindsight play. Like, oh, you could have done this, you could have done that.
Both summarily move away into a more safe position where they won't be able to get a nade thrown at them or tossed out in a different direction. Now, Benjo's asking the right question here on towards White Stairs.
Inbound.
I'm not quite sure they're going to be able to catch
inbound.
Guards is just
inbound.
All the way through the basement.
Oh, he's off the scene.
On the other side.
Yeah, Guards is long gone. He's going to look to get back up Red Stairs. He could maybe challenge across that mid floor again. I don't think he's going to want to go as far as the top floor because it'll leave him under that hatch, which will by now have been opened, so he's not going to be too keen on that. And Guards at the minute can just kind of run them.
He's standing closer, not really.
He's going to be tracked by the Deimos, so that's going to tell them where he is. Shaiko, he does a great job with that vendetta.
Doki's that little brother at school whose big brother is like 2 years above and goes around talking mad shit, can't win a fight himself, but he's always got Big Brother Shiko, Alamau, everyone else to step up and do his dirty work for him. I think he's just playing the chat. He's playing the mental game. Everyone else is playing Siege.
Yeah, exactly that. Doty's there at the minute, just trying to get into the heads, especially picking cards out as the sub. He's had a couple of opportunities to bite at him. Shiko manages to get another with the Vendetta.
Wow.
He's doing really well.
It's really crumbling for these guys.
Leaving us now in a 5 versus 3 G2. A serious advantage as Benja finds Jalad underneath.
Oh my God, Benja is moving.
Absolutely beautiful stuff.
Benja is fucking moving on these guys.
Easy.
Did he just, Shiko with the close on the back, a flawless round for G2. And that's 2-1 on the attack team. I did say earlier on that Twisted Minds were pretty good last time they played.
Wait, this guy's double fisting the fucking
5 of their own attacks, but
Red Bulls
coming into that second half, knowing that you have to get a 5-1. And Doty again still keeping up the mental warfare, piling on guards.
Oh man, I'm
EP
again, bro. I'm EP again, man.
An opportunity there, obviously. I think we're gonna have a tactical timeout coming in from Twisted Minds here, so have an opportunity for them to have a chat. But yeah, well, I think, to be honest with you, for Twisted Minds, a 2-4 half. So
no advertising on the desk? Nope. No advertising.
It's not the end of the world.
At least the Red Bulls.
They've got a 71%
At least the Red
win rate
Bulls.
on attack. G2 have got a 76% win rate on attack. So 4-2 halves when you're on the defense is kind of the standard here. That's what we're looking for.
Wake yo ass up. Someone else, man. I'm sorry, bro. Bro, watch it like,
then maybe we get
unless it's like main stage.
But at the minute,
and even then, sometimes, bro, just fucking.
For both sides,
I gotta be like fucking in it, man. I gotta be really fucking in that shit, man.
Like I said, I think we're gonna see all 12 of this, maybe even more.
You guys don't know the lore, bro. I have slept through 2 SI Grand Finals. There was 2 SI Grand Finals that I was attending the event, like as a spectator, and I slept through them. I'd fall asleep in the stands.
Win this game. My team don't need me. Yours need you.
Slept in my grand final. What? Wait. Achieved. Mad in the chat. Why they bladed hotel rooms? Budget cuts, surely, most indefinitely.
Absolutely.
Mentally, I'm in that. I'm in there. I'll pull up a
I actually don't know. I don't think anyone's really mentioned anything. Then again, I haven't really been asking anybody. One of the rumors is that they're saving on budget for the Japan major.
But I think, like I said,
but I don't know.
Favor of G2 is a fair minimum standard for Twisted Minds here. We are expecting bigger things from them on the attack. So G2 this time going to be attacking. It is mining, so we will see all 4 sites as well. We did see top floor in that last round. G2, of course, winning everything but the kitchen so far.
Want to stream with that? I've just been doing it solo for a little bit. I was thinking about maybe asking, but it's just been chilling. I've been fucking gone so much. Like I'm just not really providing anything.
Tends to make it
we'll probably get some co-streaming pretty soon. Is this the prestigious major? Yeah. That's the big dog, the big ticket. It's the World Cup.
You're playing Snake, brother. You're playing solid Snake.
He's actually on a jammer. Pulse is on the jammer, so Benja might have seen. He might have pulled out his snake scanner, but Trill was on a jammer, so he wouldn't have been popping up.
G2 have just kind of decided to play TDM in this round. They're just going to go in, jump in, see if they get the opportunity to take a gunfight here or there, and it has not paid off whatsoever. Twisted Minds punishing them brilliantly, and the problem with that is, like I said, it's a 4-2 minimum standard for me on Twisted Minds' side. So if they get this round, that's their minimum standard met. They've then got 2 rounds of.
Do you think Pro League is at a better state when you compare it to when you were playing? A better state how?
Granted, one thing I've just realized.
When I was in 2021, 2022 era, Siege Esports was probably the healthiest it's ever been.
You should know that there's a mute on side.
Yeah. You can even probably hear it from that
so many esports viewers, like literally hundreds of thousands every event.
it, but you can't just take it.
Pro League teams were
As
making so much money because Pro League skins were also selling like crazy.
That it is all clear. You know, there are counters there. This is Siege. Everything has a counter. G2 then losing the round. Twisted Minds pick it up. Great round from them.
I mean, it's much more competitive now, but the overall like
they go 2-2. Like I said,
ecosystem was much better because of Corona. I mean, yeah, COVID definitely made a lot of that better. But like even 2020 was really good, and that was like pre-COVID. Like early 2020 was still so good.
You look at that last round,
like orgs and everybody were making so much money.
They were trying to do what many teams will try.
And now you keep seeing a lot of teams they're making so many changes and roster moves to downsize on budgets because they're not making as much money as they used to be. And that's all relying on like the Pro League skins.
Crouch walking up a stairway somewhere, or in this case, running straight towards.
What is the live end? But I don't
they
know.
were trying to disrupt them.
Am I coming to Utah, Salt Lake City? No, I will not be attending the major. I will not be there.
Certain things that either look like the best team in the world or the worst team.
Congrats on fatherhood, boy or girl. How old? Girl. 14 and a half months. Soon to be 15 months actually. Yeah, soon to be 15 months. Because of the move? It's one of the reasons. The month of May to like July is going to be so hectic, and we just didn't really get to. It just wasn't really worth it, you know. Like there was communication, but it just didn't work out. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Shoot through him and find Jalad at least. So that's
Probably went in July. No, I'm just saying.
They have lost.
It's hectic for me.
They've lost the Sens. They've lost everything that was
Made
the
of July.
plan for that attack. Again,
Zofia Suppressor.
Round, that's a genius play by G2. In this one, it's an absolute disaster.
I think.
Team kill from Stompn, I think otherwise they're in off the back of the shield and able to support Alamau. At least
Whoa.
they managed to convert it into a couple more. P9's there.
I think it's mainly just so that people can't figure out who he is if he like shoots a default or whatever the fuck. But honestly, on Bakery on this, maybe it's this loadout from like other maps. Like on this one for this play, it's not that important because you literally spawn and you just hit fucking big fast.
Where's that extra 10%? It's Twisted Minds swinging out a double door and getting the trade, keeping themselves in the 2v2, keeping themselves from being behind at a man disadvantage. That's an interesting position that is being held there. I don't think it's something G2 would
shit,
expect.
Peanut's gonna get fucked here. Stompn is so hurt. Shaco's even pretty hurt too. Oh my goodness. Hopefully G2 has info somewhere back here, but they probably don't. They just did a bake hit. P9's making a very good fucking flank.
Is an absolute freebie, finds his man.
Holy shit.
Beautiful movement from P9. Twisted rounds, they get the 3, and that is the gamble paying off. I feel like that's the minimum they needed there from taking defense first. Well, the 2
he's typing, P9's typing, Toki's typing.
Is good for the gamble. 4-2 on their side will be for
KXGV with the prime, thank you for the prime to the BBC, the duets, the emotes. Thank you, my man.
In chat reminding Doki he's got 0 kills so far. That hasn't stopped at all. And for all we said about the SMG earlier, Tim, he just rots up and got 2 wonderful headshots with it.
He did. Hit his shots that time. A little bit tough at
Bro
range
knows ball
sometimes, but gets the job done.
All right, 3-2. What a recovery that has been. I feel even if they lose this round here, they'll still feel like the half wasn't all that bad and it is still recoverable. Again, I'm very curious to see how that second half goes.
QR codes on the screen. Dude, wait, does anybody use QR codes? Like, if you saw that fucking shit pop up, you saw the QR code, would you be scanning that shit?
G2 has said, one of the favorites here.
I feel like that's just like kind of a waste.
Do I think they can walk away with 5 rounds there? No. But can they get away with maybe 3?
That's old tech. I will say there's one time I saw a commercial with a QR code and I was like, man, that's actually kind of smart. It was like,
so effective along with the
it was a commercial on like of a product, and then it showed the product, and then after it was a huge QR code, huge. You know, like those fucking pictures, like those reaction pictures of like a shadow over the face. It was like that fucking big, and it was there for like 5-10 seconds.
Right now he's drone hunting.
Maybe he's hurt.
Don't scam random shit off the street. Yeah, don't do that.
Around and you think there's one here somewhere. But the thing is, the drones are particularly important to the cap cam.
If you see a QR code out in the middle of the wilderness, do not scan it.
They don't have to go and find them. G2 will just know exactly where they are. That's not ideal. He'll be able to pick that up and just throw it in anyway. It wastes 5 seconds, but not the end of the world.
Yeah. Nothing too worries to get yourself beaten up.
Didn't Crypto do a QR code
Got a lot of utility in the
I don't know.
Capita. You've already heard one of the fires coming out there onto Pixel to help them try and get control in towards Piano. There's no one tucked in that corner though, so for G2, I guess you could say mission accomplished, even if the firebolt wasn't required or essential to get that one done.
Doty 0-4. Doty is 0-4, but wait. I think he's going to actually get a 4K this round and he's going to be even. Watch this shit.
Tell you what.
Oopsie daisy.
He's got some balls on him, and so is Guards here stepping out.
Balls on him.
That carbine ripping away, but doesn't quite find the kill.
Bad nade.
Towards Alamau, but it's just a reminder. You're not safe even on the windows.
Yeah, G2 not really getting moving yet, but it's going to be Shaco who tries to hit the accelerator. He's moving in through.
This is a good cockhold from these guys so far. Wait, Guards is like 1 HP now. Oh, that's his nade, that's his nade, that's his nade, that's his nade, that's his nade. They're walking bar, they're walking bar. Are we holding for this guy? Hello? Doty with 1. He's got 3 more until he's even, until he's positive. Just you wait. Watch this. Bang. 2. 2 more, and the Beaulo prediction will come true. He's walking bathroom hall. Walking bathroom hall. Doty, get him.
G2 taking control of the top floor.
Yeah, much better from Doty there. Capitalizing as well off the back of Shaiko.
The hell did I do? Oh.
Never a bad thing. Yes, Shaiko died, but if your teammate is there to secure a kill in the seconds after.
Drops bar. Doty with 3. Let me tell you guys, I think it might just happen. Doty's feeling it. You see him? He's going for more. He's going for more.
Down here on the second floor while G2 have got full top floor control and about
looking through the holes. Oh. Okay.
Tries to take the drop there. I think he was getting a little bit overconfident with those kills.
So we're ruining my clip, Doty.
We're
ruining my prediction.
Now in a 1v3, taking a little bit of chip damage. 1v2 as he predicts the movement, and Benja
Doty gonna get a bathroom kill.
Shot, and he's
nah, he did.
The pings. He's got the.
Does he know the spot? Does he know the spot? I'm not 100% sure that he does. Punches it out anyway. Now it gets swung onto. Surely off towards his right hand side. Can't find either man. And this is a big recovery effort for P9. Really thought he'd be able to catch the diffuser plants are going down, but no. Alamau gets what he needs. G2
did not overheat. He overmelted.
Just as tight as we expected going into the half. Then
yeah.
Spoils.
Yeah. Oh man.
Holy shit, bro. You guys are insane, bro.
This is stressful.
What I feel like what a stressful game. Let's see.
Can you move your mic a bit closer?
Monty Blitz.
No. We said Monty BB.
Right?
You
and
think,
just play
like, listen, this is my theory, right? We have so much time to talk. This is my theory. If we ban Monty BB, they can't play the BB and Cigar to nade KDS, to nade Phase. But they can do the Blitz Repel on stage to push Pixel. Shaiko and Zach need to be more ready for that. The Bakery Direct is stronger. The VIP OPK with the Blitz is stronger. We haven't practiced against those things in a long time.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, then look, if you don't put BB there, like if you go kitchen, don't go kitchen everyone, okay?
Go
kitchen
turtle,
turtle, especially if you have the Azami. So like you can use the Azami coffee.
Are you sure? Because kitchen turtle with shield open, I like the C4 and Bakery with a Warden.
You can play the Warden
at the back, yeah, I can. Okay. I can play it. It's just not as strong, but I can play it.
Okay, kitchen turtle, you might play the Cade, right? It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. You can, because then it denies the more direct attacks. Cades.
Map attack.
The last thing, guys, remember they are the two. They
Doty.
Kitchen. Of course, probably have a Valkyrie cam for rotate mid late round. You know, let's try to put some good drones in prep stage, something like in the second floor or in the third floor stair, and we see if they are hard roaming a bit or not. If they roaming a bit, we can bring Dokkaebi, we can try to kill this guy, and we can have the control of the Valkyrie cameras.
Okay.
If they hard turtle, just bring IQ and we deal with the camera.
Foot.
يلا اخوان صحصحوا.
Let's go guys.
شاب اللي رب الكوكتيل والاماكن هذه شاب دير بالكم من سوبر ودير بالكم من يعني حتى لو تحت رماد راح يسوون دبل رن اوت يحبون يطلعون الكوكتيل.
He needs to learn Arabic. Usually coaches for like MENA teams, APAC teams, even fucking EU teams sometimes, they were kind of really come and go.
into Super about this a couple of years ago. That relationship between coach and IGL is so critical for a team to be successful. And obviously Doty isn't the IGL, but still wanted to step in there with ideas and say, no, we should ban
Doty's a very vocal recently. Doty's always been a vocal player.
Take that. And so sure enough, that Monty and Blackbeard ban has come on through.
Doty's 100% like the second voice.
Then let's see how G2 can do on the defense. At the minute, it is Twisted Minds who have been able to kind of come out on top of the stats-wise there. So both of these teams have about a 50% defensive win record on Cafe. So
Drinking a 6-pack at 6 p.m. Is that okay? Yeah, you chill, bro. You chill, bro.
The reason they've come out on top there is because G2's normal bar for attacking is 76% win rate, which they have fallen short of. Twisted Minds at 71% now have an opportunity to come out.
Dude, I can take a fat nap, bro. Oh my god.
G2 did here. Can G2 stand up on the defense in the same way that Twisted Minds did?
I wonder, we actually might. What are the other games today?
6 rounds left to go in this match.
Ooh, you reckon?
I think we're going to have at least.
Dude, I might just start playing ranked much earlier today. Burger sitting heavy.
It would have been very tasty.
And medics who I believe
nah.
in this game as well.
Maybe.
And it's that combo. It always happens. Oh, it's Nova. Sorry, Nova, you're not in the OT club, I'm afraid. Okay, this game's over in 4 rounds.
Value can a coach add to teams, in your opinion? I feel like at this level, most pros understand what they need to do adapting games. No, you need to have somebody that's not actively in it, always having their adrenaline fucking rushing through, to kind of like reel you back in and give you like a clear mind, not a clear mindset, but a clear game plan, because they get to sit there and think. Because when you're playing, you can't think of the next round. The coach can think of this round and the next round. But also, it's the same thing as like fucking as a fucking NFL coach, right? You get to see a more macro level of the game. You get to see everybody's perspective. You get to kind of see what they're doing based off of your team's perspective. You get to recalculate, evaluate the game plan, make up a strat. Like, listen, guys, all right, these guys are fucking running Capital and shit. We're gonna put a Wamai here, run a Jaeger here, run out this guy here. All right, break.
A shot on towards him, and
Ooh, that was a good pump. That's a good pump.
The second player stepping in behind, which was Trickster, believe, can capitalize. Shaiko onto P9 as well. It's looking great so far for G2.
Very silly. Very silly.
That pulse information.
Yeah, so solid coming out from G2. Could be a
Let's make it a clean 20k just in case anyone
20k. Oh my goodness. 6, 10 bits. Someone else a clean 20, which is
and that is going to be G2 taking their first
a lot of
defense.
fucking bits. That's a lot of fucking bits, my man. Thank you so much for the 610. Appreciate that. Appreciate all that, my man. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you, Doug. I'll probably be on. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go scavenge the fucking kitchen and see if I can find some caffeine or something.
Was running around on the snake, making the information to call to the team, what to do, where to go, where players are, so on and so forth. And Alam out here, as the IGL, on that pulse could see. There's a player on Repel, there's one that's just coming bottom white as well. Someone should swing him. I can't see a second player out there covering the doorway, therefore we know that he's exposed. And Stompns capitalizes beautifully. And from there, they fold like a deck chair, Tim. Great stuff from G2, really effective defense. Twisted Minds will probably want to push that one out of their memory and say, right, go again. That was a car crash. We can do better than that. Yeah, that's it. You know, if you're a Twisted Minds fan, like I said, coming in here, you're maybe a little bit worried off the back of that, because I said they're kind of relying on that 71% attacking win rate that they've had previously. They've got the job done on defense. Now is the time to come out and close this out. But if they are unable to put up the same sort of numbers, they're not going to manage to do that. We've got G2 on a kitchen defense. Lineup is all pretty standard. Benja is going to be, for me, the key component. Tuberai will be playing inside of VIP, almost certainly. We see him just moving himself over in that direction. And Twisted Minds, they better have a plan to get him moved. And Benja asking questions on towards the banner outside here. Jalad was the one who was marching on forward. A few seconds, arguably too early. On his shots coming through, Benja doesn't quite connect onto the man. However, with the wall now being opened up, he gets a lovely line of sight all the way through down that corridor in towards the bottom of Brown, which starts to restrict the movement possibilities coming out from the side of G2. But Tim, not their gun capabilities. 2 kills towards Doki, who I'm sure is having an absolute field day here, as single-handedly dismantled this bakery push.
Yeah, he's going to absolutely love that. I don't know what's happened to Twisted. I don't know what's happened to Twisted Minds here in the second half of this one, but they have certainly taken their foot off the gas. I'm going to see them down now at 2 versus 5. Hasham, this is actually smart play. There's 2 minutes left. He's just holding his angle. He's hoping somebody gives him an opportunity. Hoping that they give him something. Give him a cheap kill. They're not going to. Doty goes for the big.
Come on, drop it in chat, Doty. Please. Please. Entertain
800K people watching League right now.
Run away, Tricks! G2
well, I feel like in League, bro, there's never any like collabs or anything. Like no other creator networking.
But this round looks already over and done. Try as he might. There's a lot to do here, and arguably, Tim, that's the second attack that has been an absolute car
And then Jinxie just rallies them all together. What the hell? Mute has infiltrated the Salt Lake City Major.
To kick things off, Guards and P9 both taken down very, very quickly. And again, Twisted Mind's just unable to
Doki had a 2K and Dumb and Dumber. That's sick, actually.
Different from the team that we saw in the first half. They got a good job done. They shut down what has been historically a very good G2 attack on
Sky, they for the tier 1 into the BBC, the new ads, and the emotes, the BBC, the new ads, and the emotes.
The dice. The first 6 has landed by getting that 50% first half on defense. But now that second dice, it's just tumbling towards a 1, Des.
It's not looking good, is it? It's really
I got some tea.
Time, of course, correct, boys. You can't afford to have another car crash attack like the previous. Otherwise, you're going to the last quarter with a 3-round deficit and all 3 sites being absolutely terrible for you in terms of attacking success. Now, Tim, we are going to the top floor. If they're going to win any sites, you would
That's all good.
anticipate, predict that this would be the one they'd find some success in. It's a bit more direct. It's a bit more to the point than the other sites, so there's less that you have to chew through. Have to be wary, of course, of those potentially playing downstairs. It's where a Solus would be a bit of a threat, but with that banned away, Dirty Twisted Minds aren't going to be too bothered about it.
Stomping on the Warden. I'm going to keep an eye on him and see exactly where he plays that one. I think he'll be maybe out towards Pixel, just looking to support Benja, who is currently inside of Piano. Or maybe could be towards White Stairs, I guess, but at the minute just going to lock himself in Freezer and get on those cams, feed intel back into his team. Twisted Minds just having a look at the way they've shaped up. They're actually all around at the moment. They've got Jalad moving on to the Heaven Rappel. They've got Guards and Hasham P9 all over on the Piano side. So kind of a bit of everything going on. The question is, can they get into the map successfully? That's been the big failure so far.
Well, this is the
oh, shit. I will be right back, guys. Hang on a sec.
All staring down towards Piano. You see we've got Benja, of course, stomping that we saw earlier, and Shaiko with a C4 waiting below for just the right moment.
Gotta help out real quick.
Collect his man, and also hoping to find someone. I thought actually by the looks of it from the window, but not quite enough being exposed. Now they'll be able to get inside. Red should be in their control, unless Shaiko's got something to say about it, of course.
Yeah, mostly up onto the rooftop. Jalad has given up that Heaven window as well, which gives Alamau a little bit more freedom. Doki's the one in an interesting position at the minute, playing right underneath that skylight. Will be spotted out, manages to take down the Twitch drone, but also does he decide it's time to relocate? He's actually gone back into position after taking that drone out.
Ooh, and this is what I mean. Look, Shaiko said could try and work his way towards Red, and he's going for just that. They're aware of it, though, and of course no C4 in back pocket. I've just noted 6 barbed wires they've got on side, Tim. Really trying to stop either side moving around, but there we go. It's Benja to full first, the Thorn offline.
The Doka Cole went in from Twisted Minds, but there was no real movement on the back of it. There was no real push to try and take any ground. Yes, they've got themselves an opener a little bit later. Benja was playing aggressively. He was kind of asking for that, but G2 otherwise has still just dug into sight, and I just question that use of the Doka Cole. No real movement, no real ground gained off the back of it, and now you've got to wait for this second one to come in.
It's time for me as well, Tim, that's slowly starting to wear down. They've got this man advantage, but that clock becomes a 6th man for the defenders. Do they know one's back in? No, Doka's got back here. Steps out for the window, but either way, it wouldn't have mattered. Tim, there was a player off towards his right inside a cigar shop. They could have seen him finished off, and it's a Shom to collect that. 5v3. Surely Twisted Minds can't lose this one.
Time is going to be the factor here. Jalad manages to walk up White Stairs, and I'll bet that speeds things up a bit. Shaiko onto P9. Shaiko onto Guards. How many more times am I going to say his name? That's going to be another one down. Tricks. Shaiko will be downed himself. Alamau is effectively 1v2 though. This is doable for him with only 15 seconds left to go. He's got Shaiko feeding him intel as well. He knows where they're pushing from. He finds it, and it becomes a 1v1. Des damage taken.
He got shot by the one, but down on the deck and behind him. Jalad has hunted him down. It's not going to be a 6-3. 5-4's the way it goes, and Twisted Minds, after almost giving up that round to Shaiko's 3K, Jalad keeps them going. Wow.
Brilliant stuff we are having in this matchup. Twisted Minds needed a round. They needed it desperately, and I think they need another one. They don't want to give G2 2 match point opportunities. I feel like it might just be a little bit too much to come back from G2. They were playing with a lot of confidence coming into that round. Maybe that's just been tempered a little bit. Doty was running round at barricades, his usual self on defense, but it might just slow things down. Him and Benja, I think, both got a little bit over-aggressive there. Peeks onto windows, moving out into piano, and just really being punished by Twisted Minds. So that leaves us 5-4, and we're going to have G2 move back to mining.
Oh, he must have... Oh. He obviously assumed he was going to round in towards bar, and again, it's a hindsight 2020 thing. He thought he'd come through the bar door, was ready for that angle, didn't realise he was being pursued, in hot pursuit by Jalad with the pistol.
He was on a Rooney. Imagine if he turned and gave him the punch as he was running through the door. Been great.
It would have been phenomenal, but no cigar. We are instead going down into mining and fireplace him. And that's what's going here a little bit earlier on. Alamal once again is going to jump across onto that pulse. It was so effective last time around, and unfortunately not able to catch away the drone there. Shaiko will put one on the main door regardless. Any coming on through, well, they get themselves sniffed out pretty quickly. So Alamal's the one my eyes are on, admittedly. Keeping an eye on that pulse scanner again because they got so much value out of it last time around, and I suspect it's going to be more of the same. I'm not even sure that Twisted Minds really understood what was going on. Maybe they just thought it was assumed aggression coming out from G2. Whereas in fact, it was very highly informed.
Ben just, I was going to say, still got that nitro ripped and ready. He's actually going to get it out again, and this is the right time because Hasham is up there now. I think he's waiting for the sound cue of maybe a Claymore going down. He is indeed. Out it goes, but Hasham, alert to the danger, dips away, sees his man. Opportunity there. Benja really gets away with one.
Kind of giving Hasham the Hasham treatment, isn't he?
Yep.
Absolute aggression. C4 coming out, stepping up to peek onto the window as well. Doesn't want to let him be comfortable for even half a second. But given he's got away with nothing there, he's now going to have to resort to stepping back at least a little bit. Phone call comes on through. 4 players tagged up, but it's probably a little bit too early for that one, Tim. As for the rest of Twisted Minds, no real movement is made.
P9's going to take the drop on Snake, gets himself into top red, and can look to start aggressing down towards site. I think that's going to be the angle that he looks to hold. Just looking across the side of G2, nobody now on that top floor, so Twisted Minds are able to go in and get control of that should they wish to. Start to use a little bit of verticality. They don't actually have too much on side that can open up anything. It's going to have to be more of a lateral push here.
I'm just wondering on where a few of these G2 players are, but they need a little bit more. Of course, the Soliton going to be excellent for getting a sniff on what's going down, as well as the phone call available to Jalad. But of course, earlier on, we also saw a mute jammer get in the way the first time of G2. It could still yet do the same here. The first call onto Benja was blocked by that jammer. So it might not be a case of, again, as we said before, relying entirely on what you see from the intel.
Shaco manages to find the first. That's on to Shasham. Not ideal for Twisted Minds here. Like I said, they really need to be winning this round. Stompns manages to pick up P9 as well. 5 versus 3. Jalad battling left and right. Just misses his shots. Unfortunate for him.
Sorry guys, I had to help out with the baby.
Where he'll be pushed from.
The baby.
Shaco, another one each. A double kill for both of them. 5 versus 1. It's all up to guards. It's on the sub's shoulders. Otherwise, G2 are going to get 2 chances to close this out and qualify to the final stage of the Salt Lake City Major.
Come on, Doty, back on the keyboard. This is normally your time to shine.
There gonna be new drops tomorrow? No, same drops tomorrow.
I knew it was coming. Well. Look.
The next new drops will be for main stage. I don't know what day that is. The should be Friday.
Left here, and this one is going to be done. It's 6-4, Tim. That means for G2, 1 more round, and they will be on our live stage on Friday. They get to have a holiday for a few days now.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You know, it's that early qualification, isn't it? Gives you a chance to plan, to prep, to put all the work in, to watch, of course, the other teams and see exactly who's doing what, who's in form, where are they playing, and where is working, where's not. I'm sure Romalio will be grateful of that time to sit, plan, and prep. So, G2, 6-4. Twisted Minds just taking the opportunity at the end of that to have a quick 20 seconds as a team and have a chat, see if they can maybe get something in the pipeline
are different tomorrow?
that's going to help them get
No
this
way.
next couple of rounds over the board. But you really do feel G2 have a huge advantage here. They've been... I said Twisted Minds had a good defense by going 3-3 and shutting
Oh, it's
down
the
that good
background.
G2 Cafe attack.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, so it's Charm for today. Tomorrow is the background. So this is the last day for the Charm.
And they've come in and looked really, really solid.
They have. Started out a little bit ropey at the beginning of the
Where's the
series.
team from? Twisted Minds? Mina.
Since then, and
Saudi
I
Arabia.
want to say an outright dominant one because the Twisted Minds, they've still played relatively well. I'd say here we've seen them struggle a little bit, same as back on Chalet, but nothing that I look at and go, oh, these boys are in trouble here. They might not be able to make it to our main stage. I think with how they've played so far throughout the tournament and played, especially on the first map of this series, they've more than made a claim to say that they deserve to be on that live stage on Friday here in Salt Lake City. And they've still got another, what, 2 chances after this in which to do it? A best of 3 tomorrow and potentially a best of 3 on Wednesday to do it.
I think there's a very good chance that we see them there. I agree. I don't think Twisted Minds will lose too many opportunities. They're certainly not generally, you know, sort of...
More packs in background. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Miss for the big occasion, but G2,
Malcolm.
one of the favorites coming into the tournament.
Malcolm, Dave the Ray, appreciate you, my man.
Players,
Bank God with a bribe, Desire with a gifted. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Minds is not the end of the world, but look, there are 2 rounds left yet.
Match point, and I get 800 ads. No,
until it is done. We know this about Siege. Twisted Minds, it's time to get it done. They've got the Sens, they've got the Capitao, they've got Glass, Raura, they've got an absolute ton of utility to throw at G2 in this round. The pressure is all coming towards Bakery at the moment. It's going to be Doty tasked in that position to try and hold on.
Trigger the utility first. Still got a Goyo canister on the other side that hasn't yet been dealt with either. That's what I thought they were going for with a potential nade bounce, and sure enough, it does get tagged out, taken away. Now got to wait for that to burn through before they can even think about moving on forward from here. Last time round, Doki was the one who got that absolute massacre onto the double door. Sure.
3 goddamn DMRs.
Don't fall foul to the same thing twice.
That's smart from Shaco. They've played the Raura panel onto the wall. The Dom panel does its
job. Very smart.
Amazingly
smart. Close it out, G2. I'm tired of watching this fucking game. Yes, Stompns. Yes. No, Doki. No.
With a kill onto Doki. He's going to love that one. 3.
Close it out, Stompns.
Oh boy.
Close it
it's
out.
still savable for Twisted Minds. They've still
Close
got
it
to play
out.
behind. They've still got the players and the guns online. But for G2, I was going to say the one upstairs
No.
would have been pretty crucial, but now that he's gone down, they've lost that little side factor they had to be able to bring in the round. Just Alamau and Stomping inside of sight against the 3 on the other side. They've, of course, got this Soliton. They can get the scan through. They see where those players are.
What's that nade gonna do?
Can get it done, but oh no. Alamau gets the first. And the second comes in as Sean finds this one onto Alamau for the trade. Can Stomping clutch up big.
Please close it out, Simon.
Oh.
Ooh, the G's.
Doki's called it already. It's a 1v1. It's against guards. This could go very wrong or very right. Stomping, we know, has got guards.
Are we for real, dude? Are we for real? Yo, crazy nade. Yo, my bad. I didn't know. I didn't know you had it like that. Fucking hell, man. Dude, I wanted to... I actually don't even think that... Let me check the games today. Ow. How many hours left till it ends? There's a good amount of games today. There's 1 BO3 and 1 set of BO3s. Phase wildcard. Ooh, that's actually kind of a good game. But do we want to watch that, or do we play ranked?
It quickly. They really didn't expect him to be in there. I think if he wins that second fight there, maybe that's the difference maker for the round. But it was well played by Twisted.
Those are good games. I mean, the Furia NIP one, I don't really give a shit about. The fucking Phase wildcard one, maybe.
It all comes down to this.
Don't ever doubt his nades again, buddy.
Or we get a few more rounds of this beautiful game. It's going to be reading that G2
guys, quick Beaulo trivia.
Alrighty.
What was the coolest grenade kill I ever had in Pro League?
And Kai not being banned away an awful lot at all by Twisted Minds is making its return. That will make this upstairs a bit tougher to work their way through. But We've seen Twisted Mind a few times.
Come on now.
They're not even bothered bringing along a Habana. They don't care about the range.
Come on now.
They care just much more.
Which one is it,
about
guys?
having the right utility for smashing their way through the map, and of course, getting the close when it comes to the sharp end.
All of them wrong. Ash doesn't have grenades. I've never once gotten a grenade killed in Pro League.
Not an ideal start for Dorkage. LOD takes him down, and it's interesting. Twisted Minds here have
Every nade you threw,
sheer
King.
volume
Actually, wait,
of
fun fact, guys.
electrical equipment they're gonna be facing, and they've brought along the
I
shot
have
on the
actually
armor. He's gonna be
grenaded
looking for that
Shaiko.
bulletproof
Can you believe it?
cover. He's
I
gonna
threw a
be
grenade at
looking
Shaiko and he died to it.
the
Lol.
laser gates. He's going to be looking for all that gadgetry
I know,
that he can
I know.
find. The FNATs are going to be the big target. Stompns manages to level things up, and that's a big loss. The Dockerbay call goes with them.
I was going to say, that was the big one. The fact that it's the Dockerbay removed, just lets other players on the side of G2 now play more aggressively around the map, knowing that they aren't going to get a call coming through and then get jumped on by 2 or 3 players. There is still the Deimos available.
4v4. P9 almost gets blown the hell up. And it is a reading, but they still haven't cleared out Cock. They haven't cleared out Freezer. A whole lot of motherfucking nothing on the attackers of Twisted Minds. Tracking is going. Who's he tracking? I don't know. I can't see. It's a Rooney. He's in reading. Doesn't matter. Because he can't do anything from below. There's 2 guys coming up white. This is... Hello, Hasham. Hello, Hasham. You should not be there. You should be upside down. Hello, Hasham. Well, actually, you can't be upside down because they have to run out. I see why you would do this. But your barricade should still be open at least. What the helly? What the helly?
3 versus 4 now. G2 try to hold on. They don't want anything extra here. They want to get it done here and now. Track continues to come out. They are making life
Alamo's hitting the lower. Ooh, Alamo hitting the lower. He's hitting the lower. I don't think they're ready. Guards is not paying attention. P9 is not paying attention. Capital's rotating around. Dies to Hasham. Shaiko, what the hell are you doing? Hopefully that's a good enough distractor for Alamo to come up and kill 2 guys on reading side, because I don't think they're going to be ready for it. There's no gridlocks on it at all. It's all for the stairs. Deimos has 1 track left. Who will it be? If it's a Rooney, that's bad. If it's a Rooney, that's bad. If it's Sentry, that's slightly better for Alamo, but now it's in a 1v3. He's going to go for default. It doesn't matter. Guards kills him because guess what? Where else is it going to be? Because they're already tracking the recruit. He's already in reading and nowhere else can be. Shit.
This felt like a game that they could have had sewn up a long time ago. But Twisted Minds have battled back through. It looked over those last couple of rounds.
Bonage very common.
Like I'm
a victim in multiple different games.
They've got it.
Wait, I actually didn't send you the text. Hold up.
Defense, Twisted Minds
Bang.
on the attack.
Look how fast I typed that.
Him because we've seen a perfect 3-3 split. G2.
Real.
Romario stepping in with attack timeout at the start of OT.
Yeah, you don't see this too often.
You need to cast games? Nah.
The overtime tactical timeout,
Nah.
but
You get the one and done for me.
I've spoken already.
You get the one cast and that's it.
In tactical timeouts, so coming in now and giving the team that intel, giving them that blueprint for the future, for the rounds that they're going to play, I think this could be really impactful for them.
This would be a case, I imagine, of just figuring out exactly how to approach it. There's only 3 rounds that you've got to worry about. This is prime time to talk.
Why don't you compete anymore?
Here's how we're going to go to this site. We're going to play this.
Job's finished.
Do it like this.
Beat the game.
For the very specific instructions that often we've seen.
Bro, Bo, was the nade and coastline on server's entrance? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't remember any grenade kills other than the one I just mentioned with fucking Shaiko.
But here, I think it's more specific instructions because
I just remember because I blew him and then he just flew all over my face. This is crazy. I was trophy door and he was close trophy door and then he just flew over me.
Now they could yet be in a position to lose out and have to carry on fighting tomorrow.
It's certainly not to put, the whole round on one thing.
What the hell? Speaking of flying all over my face, 20% on the Beaulo Dark Zero zombie button on the esports tab of the in-game shop. Purple circle Dark Zero Beaulo a zombie skin. That's a Beaulo signature on the jacket. I know for those who have really good eyeballs and ocular vision, that was indeed a golden Beaulo signature on the jacket. What other type of skin has that capability, that amazing masterpiece, finesse, exquisite design, and beauty on a skin? Esports tab of the in-game shop. 20% on Beaulo Dark Zero zombie skin. You got skin, beautiful. Uniform, beautiful. Headgear, beautiful. Wow.
In round 11, so 50-50.
Type shit.
Everything else in this
I'm sold. Head to the shop. I know. I know. It's okay. Don't feel any guilt. Don't feel anything other than happiness.
The whole thing is going to come down to one round.
But we also assumed that back in the Enterprise Falcons game earlier after 5-1 defensive halves, and then we saw
Opcar 2. It's actually an operator portrait. It's not the back brim. That is a different bundle. Do not mistake it. Do not.
Taking some early shots there. Not finished off, of course. But it's a nice reminder for himself that G2 like to play aggressive as well.
G2 have actually... They do, but they've given away the rest of the map. So there's going to be
I
no
love when you
challenge
promote
on
the
second
bow
or
set.
third floor here from G2.
Me too.
Stompns, however, manages to find one.
Every time I hit it, cha-ching, 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 dollar sign,
They're going to
soundboard.
be limited completely to DMRs. That is bad news for Twisted Minds. How can they adapt? How can they overcome? What is going to be the answer?
Like you say, DMR.
Are you still friends with anyone on DZ? No, I hate them. They dropped me, especially that fucking British piece of shit,
Challenge
Nave.
here being actually getting inside the building is proven to be a little bit of a frustration point. You've got Bendra's watching off towards Y, Alamar's watching restaurant and lobby, and then of course Doty and Stompin are keeping an eye on what's going on in bakery with Shaiko just hovering around.
Do not squander this opportunity, J-Lad. This will be amazing. Do not whiff. Do not piss your pants. Be cool. Be calm. Be collected. And fuck up these guys. Fuck all over them. Please.
However, Alamo looks around, sees,
Wait.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Trick's taken down. Jalad tries to move out. Does find. Oh, it's a bit of a wild spray though. He has to dip back into safety while Alamo finds another elsewhere. 5 versus 2. G2 look like they're going to be the one with 2 opportunities to win this one.
And we got all the phone calls available, Tim. Would really love to see one of those coming out. At least wins the fight onto Benja. Now there's a second off towards his right, the other side of Coat. Feels like you might be asking a bit too much of Jalad and Guards here to be able to win a 2 versus 4.
Shaiko, Alamo both low health though. G2 need to be cautious.
It was too cool, bro. It was too cool. Why did you go Coat?
Guards, he's going to be holding a tight angle.
You knew there was a guy close on that side. He was not going to be ready for you. Why would you go Coat?
Absolutely not.
Why would you go Coat? I understand that you maybe there was like you were like thinking about a guy in Coat or like the rest, but like why would you do that?
Distance. Even having to be very
That could have been a
careful.
generational clip.
The end of him. It wouldn't have taken much.
Account mixed with a tier 1. Account mixed with a tier 1. Thank you. Enjoy the BBC The Duets and the ebooks.
A little bit of movement from G2.
I'm actually so pissed. That was gonna be so cool, bro. I'm muting. I don't even acknowledge that this guy's in the clutch. Get your pity ass kills, dude. Fucking pissing me off, man. Piece of shit. You gonna think about that whip for the next like 2 years? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, maybe. Yeah, probably not. You know what, guys? There's one clip. There's one moment. Okay. In my career as a pro player, there was many moments where I deeply regretted other people on my team doing something stupid and then losing us the game or the round. But there's one big one and there's one slightly less big one that really irks me about my own. DreamHack Montreal 2019. I was about to have a back-to-back ace versus Liquid, but I had a suppressor in my pistol and it reduced the damage, and he was 1 HP. If I didn't have a suppressor in my pistol, I would have clutched up and I would have had a second back-to-back ace. That one sucks, but we still won the series, so it doesn't matter. But the main one, SI 2020, TSM, SSG, Winners Finals. I can't remember the score line, but I was Valkyrie. I was Baker. I was playing Kitchen. I died a thinking nade on Nomad, small hall, and I should not have swung him. I should not. I knew I should not have swung him. But I did, and I died. Thought about that one for a long time. I actually lost sleep over that. I would literally I'd be laying in my bed looking at my ceiling fan just thinking, man, literally for months to come. Because that was also my first SI. I'm like, man, that sucks.
Check on drones where players are hiding.
Yeah, that's a big one for G2. I said it at the time, I'll say it again. Their intel game wasn't always on.
DZ Clubhouse Drop Hatch was a tough one. I don't really give a shit about that one.
Being unaware of players' locations, so G2 need to make
that was a fucking stage game. Who the fuck cares?
Make sure that they're aware of
listen, guys.
Going on ahead of them. Have
there's layers to pro play. There's people that fuck up in the online stage, and there's people who rock up to the fucking big dog events.
That is the big one. We will hear the call.
I save my energy. I'm like a goddamn fucking plasma cannon. The longer you charge me up, the more I'm gonna explode.
Could be crucial. G2 Are you walking into a big problem?
They know. I swear they know that he's on white stairs. He's been here before. He's played this position.
He has been here before. What did he just do?
I think they're just going to know. They might not be able to see everything because of the jammers that you can see scattered around. It was actually
He's gone anyway. He's gone.
I was going to say he used the jammer there to be able to disable the call off immediately and then get himself
What are we pausing?
down. Here he's in the bunker spot that he was in last time around before he eventually TP'd over, got himself into that back corner, and there we go. That second shot probably going to be dealt with.
Stompn is 14-8. Alamo is 12-6. Sheko is 11-8. Wait, kill-wise, bro. How is G2 only one round above these guys?
So let's just keep an eye on that.
What the hell?
And see how we go. If we find ourselves in the
What about Empire versus TSM Coastline Set 2022?
That might just be coming back to back G2. P9 is still in position in VIP. Another one to watch.
That wasn't that. I don't think the score was that close. I don't think it was that. I don't think that one was like that close. The cafe one was really close.
P9 out of
I do remember that, and I know someone else who really remembers that as well.
Defenders to move if nothing else. Clear out any final bits of utility.
But
Alamo, I think, is already thinking about this.
But
pleased to know and pleased to report.
Okay, that's probably like top 5.
He's not sat in the corner of bunker.
I thought about that one too. I'm like, man, he was really mad at me for that
Last
one.
one has come out. There is a C4 still available as a swing comes in from P9. Does hit Doty, but thankfully
That's probably the most upset someone has been with me during a match.
Goes down and allows Doty to aggress, but
All right, guys, it's an execute. Wait, what happened? It's a 5v2. Dudes are dying all over the place. I'm yapping my ass off, and now it's a 5v1. But it is stopping. But it is 10 seconds. But it is stopping. But it is 10 seconds. But he is 14-8. But it is 5 seconds, and he's just working some kills. Can he get to 15? He got to 15. Can he get to 16? Nah, I don't think so. 7-7. Ball game is getting crazy. It's getting hairy. It's getting tight. I don't know what the hell's going on. The winner of this one round goes to main stage. The loser doesn't really matter because they're 2-0, so they have a huge cushion. But whoever wins this round, let me tell you, big round.
It felt throughout this map like G2 typically had the edge, but Twisted Minds just keep on doing what they do best. Being a little bit crazy.
Wait, who was the other guy that was mad? Was that Matt? Yeah, it was Matt. Matt was really pissed. He was really pissed at me.
Is Jalad going to pop off this round?
Well, let me check. What was the score on that map?
So much to worry about. And now we're going to set up a defense in Fireplace.
Go back in time. 6 Invitational 2022 Empire TSM winner finals. Let's see here.
To the live stage. With Twisted Minds.
Coastline.
I have something to say about that.
Oh, 7-5.
Tell you what, the old chat's quietened down the last couple of rounds.
I wonder why. I do wonder
yeah,
why.
maybe that was really bad.
Doty
He was
get
probably
kills
really pissed at me.
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah.
It's getting serious.
It's all good.
Focus towards this. It all comes down to it. We saw
As long as it stands out for you.
Minds 1-7-2. We saw Charlotte.
I think I was just feeling it. I think I had like a 3K, but yeah, it was a 2v2. I remember. I think it was Shepard. I think it was Shepard. Or maybe it was Scyther. I was like blue bar, and I was gonna like I should have tucked up, but I was holding his rotate, and I should have tucked up and then waited off of Matt. Yeah, it was bad. All good, guys. Reset. 3 minutes to determine the first team of the Salt Lake City Major to go to playoffs, the main stage. If you are going to Salt Lake City Major, if you are a Stompn fan, you want G2 to win this round. If you are a Twisted Minds fan, if you're a big fan of the Sean Peak, you probably want them to win this round. But it doesn't matter because guess what? Whoever loses this, G2 or Twisted Minds, they have such a big advantage being 2-0 already. 3 is the magic number. Whoever wins this, they have 3 and they have 0 and they qualify. But if they lose, it's 2-1. You have literally another chance of a BO3 and you can lose it. And then you have a final chance. You have 2 more chances essentially.
Supported by Doty, who's over in bar.
2 minutes. It's a little bit of a layered room. Not too heavy. We got a guy. Oh, it's a reading. Why did I think it was a fucking bakery?
Steps out and nearly takes a lick of damage.
Not heavy top, but these guys are looking like they kind of want to go direct. 2 mining side, 1 red hatch, probably another 1 red hatch, and I don't know where the 5th is. I think it was dining window. Shaiko's itching for it. This guy's reloading. J-Led. It's a Hashab. It's a Hashab. It's a Hashab actually. Thank God they got J-Led off of the fucking Dokkaebi after that last round.
They're a little bit too trigger happy, I think, and it is
running down. Knows he's going there. They know he's just running amok. What will they do about it? Will they leave him? Will they hunt him? Hasham is a rat, and he will wait. He will give up every single second of the clock to make this kill happen.
So far in this game,
Pinged. Shaiko might be feeling the pressure. Maybe he thinks he's getting hunted. Drops red. They really just want to go direct here. They know Train is, or they know Christmas is good. Do they know all the way up to white? They did give him the map control, but I don't think they're actually going to take the space. Alamo is in kitchen with the pulse. Usually you have some more info, and they're actually hunting. Oh, they're not hunting. I think completely hidden pulse. So the power, the advantage for Twisted Minds is if they do this fast. Stompin dies. Shaiko's 1 HP. Oh my god! P9 kills Shaiko. I still don't think they are aware of Alamo. He could be an X Factor here, but the thing is, if everybody else dies, if Benja dies in Train, oh, this guy's hunting. Wait. If Benja dies in Train, if they lose the bodies, the pulse below does not do shit. Benja needs to go huge here. He needs to hold it down. Kills one. P9 is on the hunt. P9 narrowly misses Alamo downstairs, so they're not even thinking about it probably. Benja dies. 20 seconds. Wait, Alamo might be crazy here. Alamo might be crazy here. Get off your scanner. Okay, now they know 15 seconds. Oh, Doki dies. 10 seconds.
Alamo's got to find 4 in the round.
Surely.
It's Twisted Minds going on through. What a shot.
Oh, no. He can't. Hop into the scanner off right there was not good.
I don't think he'll quite find his man. No, he will not.
Not good for Alamo, I should say.
A 1v2 post plant. And I don't quite think Timmy's got enough time to do it.
He made such a good effort of that pulse play underneath.
Okay, he's going pillars. That's good. They have eyes on the 90 guy. He knew the other guy was shooting at him.
He's on the pistol.
Knows that they're rotating.
He sees the man, but he's
to main stage. Twisted Minds.
Twisted Minds are our first team who qualified to the next phase of the Salt Lake City Major.
Wow.
What a game of attrition that was. They dug deep and they found the win in round 15 of map 3.
Can I remind everyone of one very important fact?
Wait, he probably doesn't have his shoes on. No way he has his shoes on. Show me his shoes. Oh. I thought there'd be a bit more
You ever seen them videos of like 2 dogs other side of the
more
gate? Like,
when the door opens.
And then the gate opens and they both just go dead silent. That was Hisham just then. But that was a wonderful reminder of what more you can see between these two. No doubt we'll see it much more during stage 1. We'll see it plenty more in the future. But that's been a fantastic game. The reminder again, Tim, they're playing with a sub. Guards has been phenomenal. The whole team.
They're not playing with us up. Guards is actually Dovahkiin. Do not listen to the casters, guys. This is a psyop. This is a psyop. Dovahkiin, his visa was quote-unquote denied. And, oh, guess what? Dovahkiin happens to be an identical twin with a guy who was also on the same team, and then they ended up dropping him, and then he quote-unquote took a break for a little bit, but now he's back and subbing in for his identical twin brother, Dovahkiin, but he's actually really good, and they're actually doing really good, and they already qualified for main stage, and they just beat G2. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, my fucking ass. That's actually Dovahkiin. You can't fool me. But I think this is DMCA, actually. Twisted Minds at main stage. G2 has 2 more chances. They can lose another game, and then they have to win that game. But guess what? They're still good. They're still good. But Twisted Minds. Close it out. Definitely an upset to a lot of people, but Twisted Minds have actually been dogging on dudes this event so far. Holy moly. And closing it out versus G2. Do you see Doki hiding? Hiding in the bathroom, yeah. A little goon break right after the L. Is G2 fully out now? No, they'll still make it most likely. Yeah, a lot of predictions are probably cooked though, because a lot of people probably had G2 qualifying as the first team. I had them too, and they didn't. Devastation! Thank you for the prime. Enjoy the BBC. Enjoy the no ads. Enjoy the emotes. Thank you, G. What is this one? NIP? Whoa.
NIP? Just start throwing out these
wins the first map versus Furia.
lobby. Repel catches Bucks.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I might just go play a ranked game, bro. Does it matter what teams qualify, like for seeding or anything? I mean, technically, yeah. Who's ready for SR versus G2 Grand Final? I don't know about all that. Should we play rank? I think I want to play rank, dude. I would kind of want to watch the FaZe wildcard game, but like, dude, I want to play. Arma? No, we can't play Arma. We can't play Arma. We can't. We gotta play. We gotta play Siege or watch Siege for the droppies. Don't worry, guys. We're still on. We're not in the stream or anything. And if I play Siege, you guys still get the drops. What happened to that Crimson game? Whatever it's called, Crimson Desert. Yeah, we stopped playing it. Played it for like 5 hours. No, trust me, guys. I want to play Arma. Ooh, some Arma would be nice, but we've been grinding the Siege. Bo not in Pro League, so there is no need to watch it. Shit. Wait, actually, wait a second. I forget. Is there rules against me playing ranked during the major? Actually, there might be. We'll just hit a fucking. I forgot. Could just put the major in a smart overlay.